Good evening everyone, good evening everyone. I welcome you all again to JEE Enthuse. I hope you guys are doing great, having a good time. Well people, just let me know in the chat box first if I'm audible and visible to everyone. Just let me know in the chat box if I'm audible and visible to everyone. Hello Teja, hi Ajay, hi Nishal, hello Ashwarya, hi Jiva, hello people, hello Murli, hello Hari. Welcome back everyone, welcome back. Just give me some green signal from the chat box so that I'll get to know whether I'm audible and visible to you guys or not, yeah? Just give me some green signal people. Give me some green signal people fast. Let me know if I'm audible and visible to every single guy, yeah? Perfect. Perfect guys, perfect. That's great Anand, that's great. Okay, so as you all must be knowing people, what we are going to do tonight is we are going to do the combined mock test of your physics, chemistry and mathematics for your JEE 2021, right? Which is going to be held on day after tomorrow, yeah? So first I'll be starting the session. After me, Shimon Sir is going to join, and after Shimon Sir, Shreyas Sir is going to join at the end. So we'll be starting with chemistry, then comes the maths, and then comes the physics at the end, right? So before starting the session, the ones who are new to the channel, let me introduce myself people. Well, my name is Wassim Bhatt and I'm your chemistry master teacher writer on this JEE Enthuse channel, right? The ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of every single session which will be taking live on this JEE Enthuse channel, right? So do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well, okay? So people, you can let me know in the chat box if you guys are super duper excited for the session. Let me know in the chat box fast if you guys are super duper excited about the session. Let me know, let me see the josh of the session first. Let me see the josh of the session first. That's great people, that's perfect, that's wonderful. All right. Okay. So let's get going then. Let's get started with the JEE 2021 mega mock test for the chemistry, right? With the first question, which is going to be on your screen in 3, 2, 1, and now. This is the first question on your screen, and you guys can try it out and let me know its answer in the chat box. Okay. Read the question carefully, guys. Read the question carefully. In which of the following pairs the outermost electronic configuration will be the same? Okay. Just let me know in the chat box what you think about this one. Right, you need to see in which of the following pairs the outermost electronic configuration will be the same. Well, I can see majority of the people are coming up with option A, is that? So if majority of the people are coming up with option A, that actually means option A must be the answer, right? So let's check it out. How come option A is going to be the answer of the question? A very simple and ordinary question, guys, right? See, if I talk about chromium, what is the outermost configuration of chromium? It's 3d5-4s1, as you all must be knowing, right? But if you talk about the outermost configuration of Cr positive, what does that mean? That simply means you are taking one electron out. If you are taking one electron out, that one electron has to be taken out from 4s. So its outermost configuration becomes 3d5, right? 3d5, 4s0 becomes the configuration of Cr positive, right? If you talk about manganese, what is the outermost configuration of manganese? It is 3d5, 4s2. But what am I given with? I'm given with Mn di positive. So just take 2 electrons out. If you take 2 electrons out, it gets converted into Mn di positive, and its configuration are going to be, it's going to be 3d5, right? Can I say the first one, Cr positive and Mn di positive, these are basically the pairs which have got same outermost configuration. So absolutely option A is going to be the correct answer of the question, right? Yes, a very simple and basic question. Rishikesh, Vedantu does not offer the offline coaching, it offers the online coaching only, yeah? Okay. Very simple one, correct? So if you want to see the outermost configuration of the rest of the species, you can do that as well. Just have a look, I've mentioned it over here. See, Mn di positive 3d5 configuration, Cr positive 3d5 configuration, nickel di positive 3d8, copper positive 3d10. So different outermost configuration. Fe di positive 3d6, Co positive 3d7, 4s1. Vanadium di positive 3d3, chromium positive 3d5. So first option is the only pair where the outermost electronic configuration is same. Very simple, okay? Let's move on to one more question. This is one more question from the chapter thermodynamics, and I'm sure you can kill this one as well, okay? And the ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well, okay? Let me know. Sunita, just do one thing, just refresh your page once or increase the video quality, it'll be fine. Because on my side, everything is all okay. All right. So calculate Q, W, delta U and delta H in calories when 2 moles of an ideal gas is expanded reversibly and isothermally from 10 atm to 5 atm at 27 degrees centigrade. First of all, look at the equation carefully, guys. I'm given with reversible. I'm basically doing the reversible isothermal expansion of an ideal gas. I'm doing the reversible isothermal expansion of an ideal gas, right? As you all must be knowing, whenever the ideal gas undergoes isothermal process, its delta U as well as delta H both are equal to 0. Why is that? Because if you remember the formula to calculate delta U, it's equal to NCV delta T. Since the process is isothermal, if the process is isothermal, that means temperature is constant. Temperature of the system, temperature of the gas will not change. If the temperature of the gas is not changing, that simply means delta T is 0. If delta T is 0, that clearly says delta U is 0. And if you talk about delta H, people, delta H, as you all must be knowing, that's equal to NCP delta T. Since I have got the ideal gas, which is undergoing isothermal process, definitely its temperature is going to remain constant during the process, okay? Its temperature is not going to change during the process, okay? So if temperature is constant, delta T is 0, which clearly says delta H is 0 as well, okay? Right? For the ideal gases. Now, 2 things we got to know. We got to know the value of delta U, we got to know the value of delta H. Both are equal to 0, right? Now people, as per the first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q plus W. The ideal gas is undergoing isothermal expansion, so delta U for the ideal gas is 0, or you can say Q is equal to minus W, right? And since the process is reversible, so I'm mentioning it over here, W reversible, okay? Now the point is, how do we calculate W? How do we calculate work done in case of reversible isothermal process? There's a formula for that. I hope you know that. Work done in case of reversible isothermal process, it's equal to minus nRT ln of P1 divided by P2. Or you can say V2 divided by V1. Why am I using this formula? Because I'm given the data in terms of pressures, right? Now people, the equation is almost done. Have a look. Minus times number of moles of ideal gas. How many moles of ideal gas do we have? We have got 2 moles of ideal gas. The value of R I'll be taking in calories, 2 calories per Kelvin per mole. Temperature of the system is 27 degrees centigrade, that means 300 Kelvin, right? Ln of P1 by P2. P1 is the initial pressure of the gas, which is 10 atm, and P2 is the final pressure of the gas, which is 5 atm, right? So 10 divided by 5 comes out to be 2, and ln of 2 as per question, we need to take as 0.7. So instead of this whole term, you are going to take it as 0.7. Right, people? So just solve it, let me know its answer fast. So Q, W value, you are getting from here as minus 840, and you are getting the answer in calories, because you have taken the value of R as 2 calories per Kelvin per mole, right? So you got the value of W reversible. Since I got the value of W reversible, minus 840 calories, that means Q will be equal to minus times W reversible, which is minus 840 calories. So Q value is simply going to come out as 840 calories. Isn't it simple, people? Delta U for the ideal gas 0, delta H for the ideal gas 0, W is equal to minus 840 calories, and Q is equal to plus 840 calories. So which option satisfies it? It's absolutely going to be option C, which is going to be the correct answer of this question. You can let me know in the chat box if every single thing is clear till here. Yeah? Let me know fast, people. Let me know fast. Absolutely. Let's move on to one more question. Okay. This is a memory-based question. You guys are going to let me know the answer of this question. Elvin, you can just drag the video a little back. It'll be a replay for you. Vishak, I use the value of R as 2 calories per Kelvin per mole because I wanted to calculate the value of Q in calories, right? What is the answer of this question, people? Again, a very simpler one. The structure of nylon 6. What is the structure of nylon 6 among all? Well, I can see majority of the people are coming up with option B, and absolutely option B is going to be the correct answer of this question. This is basically the structure of your nylon 6. The direct question taken from your NCERT, right? And you can expect these sort of questions in this session as well. I mean, in the upcoming JEE 2021 as well, okay? You can expect these sort of memory-based questions which will be directly given from your NCERT, okay? Exactly, from caprolactam, people. Yes, exactly, you all are right. Okay. So this is your nylon 6, which we get from the caprolactam during the polymerization. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's move on to one more, guys. Which of the following is an amphoteric hydroxide? Again, a very simple question which is directly taken from your NCERT. You can kill this one. Let me know its answer fast. Which of the following is the example of the amphoteric hydroxide? That means which of the hydroxide reacts with acid as well as base? Can you let me know fast? Well, people are flooding the chat box with option D, and absolutely you all are perfectly right. Absolutely. It's going to be beryllium hydroxide, which reacts with the acid as well as base. And any hydroxide which reacts with acid as well as base is something which we call as amphoteric hydroxide. And if you want to see the reactions, these are the reactions. This is the beryllium hydroxide. When it reacts with HCl, leads to the formation of the products. Similarly, over here, it reacts with the base as well. So beryllium hydroxide is the one which reacts with the acid as well as base. That's why it's basically your amphoteric hydroxide, right? A very simple and memory-based question, people, from your NCERT again. Okay. Right, one more question from the chapter solid state. One more chapter. Harshvardhan, you have got the exam day after tomorrow, bro. Okay, think about that after some time, right after the exam. Okay, kill this one, people. Let me know its answer. All right, so people are coming out with option 4. Is that? Let's see exactly how this sort of equation is to be solved. First thing, let me tell you a few important things first of all. In case of the face-centered cubic unit cell, we have got two types of voids, as you all must be knowing, octahedral voids and tetrahedral voids, right? What is the location of octahedral voids in FCC? Octahedral voids in FCC are present at the edge centers and one at the body center. I hope you know it. Tetrahedral voids are present at 1/4 of body diagonals, right? Tetrahedral voids are present at 1/4 of the body diagonals. Okay, right, people? Now, can you give it a try? Can you let me know its answer? Can you give it a try? Octahedral voids are present at the edge centers and the body center. Tetrahedral voids are present at 1/4 of the body diagonals. Okay, give it a try. Let me know its answer now. Let's exactly see how this sort of equation is to be solved. See, guys, we have got a crystal. A crystal is made up of particles X and Y. A crystal contains X particles and Y particles, right? X forms FCC packing. That means X particles are present at the corners and at the face centers, right? X is forming FCC. That means X particles are present at the corners and the face centers. Y occupied all the octahedral voids. Y particles occupied all the octahedral voids. Okay. Now, if all the particles along one of the body diagonal are removed, okay. See, guys, understand. Let's say this is one cubic unit cell. Understand properly. Okay. Let me take one of the body diagonal of this cubic unit cell. Okay. Let me join this corner with this corner. So I'll be calling this as the body diagonal, right? Along this body diagonal, what all particles will come? This particle will come along this body diagonal, this particle will come all along this body diagonal, and the particle which is at the center of the cube, which is at the octahedral void, that is going to come along this body diagonal. So basically, along this body diagonal, we are going to remove two corner particles and one octahedral void, right? And one particle which has occupied the octahedral void. Okay? Right, people? Right, we are going to remove all the particles along one of the body diagonal. That means this particle is to be taken off, this particle is to be taken off, and the one present at the center of the cube is going to be taken off. Okay. Now see how this sort of equation is to be solved now. See, guys, X particles are present at the corners and at the face centers, right? See, what is the contribution of corner particle? 1/8. Total, there are how many corner particles in the cube? Total, there are 8 corner particles. Out of 8 corner particles, I'm removing these 2. So how many I'm left with? I'm left with 6 corner particles, right? Am I doing anything with the face centers? I'm doing nothing with the face centers, right? I'm doing nothing with the face-centered particles. The contribution of face-centered particles is 1/2. There are total 6 face-centered particles, right? Okay. Now we will have a look. How many octahedral voids are there in the face-centered cubic unit cell? There are basically 4 octahedral voids. There are basically 4 octahedral voids There are basically 4 octahedral voids in the face-centered cubic unit cell. Let me tell you, out of these 4 octahedral voids, 3 octahedral voids are present at the edge centers, right? And 1 is present at the body center. 1 is present at the body center, right? So basically there is a void at the center of the cube and the particle has occupied that void. I'm removing that particle as well. So there were total 4 particles. There were total 4 Y particles, but I have removed 1. So there'll be only 3. There'll be only 3, right? Right, people? So let's try to calculate it now. It's going to be, this is going to be 2, 3, 3 by 4 plus 3, 3 by 4 plus 3 comes out to be how much? It's going to be 15 by 4. So X is basically 15 by 4 and Y is 3, right? X is 15 by 4, Y is 3. Let's try to simplify it now. This is X, this is Y, this is going to be 3, 1, this is going to be 3, 5. So it's going to be 5 divided by 4, 1. If I multiply throughout by 4, what do I get? I get something as X5, Y4. Is there any option as X5, Y4? Yes, there is the first option as X5, Y4. So option 1 is going to be the correct answer of this question. I'm sure it's clear to every single guy. Yeah? Let me know, people, in the chat box if it's clear to everyone so that I can move on the next one. Yeah? Let me know fast. Let me know fast. Clear to everyone? Yeah? I'm doing great, Arshad. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Let's move on to one more then. Let's move on to one more question. This is one more question on your screen. Which of the following species respond to an external magnetic field? Which of the following species among all will respond to the external magnetic field? Basically, your paramagnetic species, they respond to the they respond to the external magnetic field. Basically, what you are going to check among these options, you need to check which one is paramagnetic among all. The one which is going to be paramagnetic among all is going to respond to the external magnetic field. So which one is paramagnetic? Check it out. Well, I can see a lot of people are saying, coming up with option B. Let's exactly see, is option B paramagnetic or not? If it is paramagnetic, then this is going to be the answer, right? Let me check this one only because majority of the people are saying option B. Let's check the option second only, right? First thing, what is the oxidation state of iron right here? It's +3. Yes, oxidation state of iron right here is +3. Okay. So if you look at the outermost configuration of Fe tripositive, iron has got the outermost configuration of 3d6 4s2. Now take 3 electrons out. So it's going to be 3d5 configuration. 3d5, 4s0, 4p0, 4d0, right? Okay. Right, people? Now this H2, is it a strong field ligand or weak field ligand? It's a weak field ligand. It's not going to cause any sort of pairing. If it is not going to cause any sort of pairing, can I say over here there'll be 5 unpaired electrons? If there are 5 unpaired electrons, can I say this species is going to have spin magnetic moment associated with it? Right? Okay, so if there are unpaired electrons, so it's going to be paramagnetic. And if it is paramagnetic, it's going to respond to the external magnetic field, as simple as that. So absolutely, option 2 is the one which is correct among all. Yeah? Perfect. Perfect, guys. Let's move on to one more then. Let's move on to one more. This is one more question. During the change of O2 to O2 negative ion, the electron adds on which of the following orbitals? Very simple and basic question. I'm sure you can kill this one. Let me know fast in the chat box. What do you think? When you change O2 to O2 negative, the electron adds in which of the following orbital? What do you think? I can see majority of the students are coming up with option B and you all are perfectly correct. It's going to be option B only, right? Basically, when O2 gets converted to O2 negative, in case of O2 there are total 16 electrons. In case of O2 negative there are 17 electrons. Basically, you are going to add 1 electron to O2, then only it gets converted to O2 negative, right? In which of the orbital you are going to add electron in case of O2? For that, you should know how to write the molecular orbital configuration. You should know the molecular orbital configuration of O2, right? Now, what is the molecular orbital configuration of O2? This is the molecular orbital configuration of O2, right? Pi star 2px containing 1 electron, pi star 2py containing 1 electron. Now, if you are going to give 1 more electron to this O2, that 1 more electron is going to enter here in pi star 2px, right? Then only it becomes pi star 2px2, right? Over here we have got 2 unpaired electrons, right here we have got 1 unpaired electron. So which shows more paramagnetism, O2 or O2 negative? Wherever unpaired electrons will be more, paramagnetism is going to be more. So in case of O2, paramagnetism is going to be more as compared to O2 negative, right? Okay. So when an extra electron is to be added to O2, that extra electron enters into pi star 2px, right? Yes, people? So pi star 2px is going to be the answer of the question, and I'm sure you know how to write the molecular orbital configurations. Yeah, I'm sure about that. Perfecto. Let's move on to one more then. All right, the plots of radial distribution functions for various orbitals of hydrogen atom against R are given below. The correct plot for 3s orbital. Which of the following represent the 3s orbital? Can you let me know fast? Which of the following curves will represent the 3s orbital? Well, people are flooding the answers in the chat box, yeah? Well, people, it's a very simple one. If I talk about 3s, right? How many radial nodes are there in 3s? There is a simple formula to calculate radial nodes. It's going to be n minus l minus 1. N value is 3. The value of L for S subshell is 0, right? It's going to be 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, so radial nodes in case of 3s is 2. Now, in which of the curve we have got 2 radial nodes? In which of the curve we have got 2 radial nodes? It's going to be option D, which contains 2 radial nodes, right? Right, people? Absolutely, you all are perfectly right. It's going to be option D, which contains 2 radial nodes, basically. Yeah? Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's move on to one more then. All right. Which of the following tests cannot be used for identifying amino acids? Okay, let me know the answer of this one. Let me know the answer of this one, guys. This is something which you guys are going to do. I'm not going to solve this one. Hari Prasanna, you need to see where all the curve cuts the R axis, basically, right? Apart from the first position and the last position, in the middle. Okay, what about this one, people? Which of the following tests cannot be used for identifying amino acids? Which of the following tests cannot be used for identifying amino acids? Again, the question directly taken from your NCERT. Which of the following tests cannot be used for identifying amino acids? Let me tell you, this ninhydrin test, it's used for the identification of amino acids. Xanthoprotic test, it is again used for the identification of amino acids. And burette test, it's again used for the identification of the amino acids. This is the only one which is not used for identification of the amino acids. This is used for the identification of monosaccharides. Okay, like your glucose, fructose, etc., etc. Okay, this is used for the identification of your monosaccharides, not the identification of the amino acids, right? And people, you should remember one more thing: the colors which we get. See, first of all, your Barford test, it's used for detecting the presence of monosaccharides like glucose, fructose, etc. See, all the other tests, ninhydrin test, xanthoprotic test, burette test, your amino acid, which is a protein basically, when it undergoes ninhydrin test, you get violet coloration. I want you guys to remove these colors. I want you guys to remember these colors, okay? These are very important because the question has not been asked from these colors since long, right? So remember these colors. Which coloration we get when amino acid undergoes ninhydrin test? Which coloration do we get when amino acids undergoes xanthoprotic test, right? And so on, right? I want you guys to remember these coloration over here, okay? Perfect. All right. Why you will leave this chapter is the easy kill chapter, okay? You get the question directly from NCERT. There is no need to leave this chapter. Perfect. All right. In the following sequence of the reaction, the product C is. What do you think is the product C, people? What do you think is the product C in this reaction? Let me know fast in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answers. In the following sequence of the reaction, the product C is. Well, people are coming up with option D, and absolutely you all are perfectly right. It's going to be option D only, okay? See guys, first of all, I'm starting with toluene. I'm doing the oxidation of toluene, right? This is your toluene. I'm doing its oxidation in presence of KMnO4. So what it's going to get converted to? It will simply get converted to benzoic acid, okay? Instead of CH3, you're simply going to attach COH, right? Now this benzoic acid in presence of SOCl2, right? What you're going to do is, you're just going to remove OH, and instead of OH, you're going to place Cl, right? You're going to get COCl over here. Yes? You're going to get COCl over here. Now COCl, it undergoes the reduction again, okay? So instead of this chlorine, you'll be adding only hydrogen, okay? Instead of this chlorine, you'll be putting hydrogen. So what do you get finally? I'm making the final product over here. You're getting something as, this is C, this is double bond O, this is H. This is what we call as benzaldehyde, right? This is what we call as benzaldehyde, which is C6,5CHO. So first of all, toluene undergoes oxidation, CH3 gets converted into COH, okay? This OH is being replaced by Cl over here, so you get COCl, and this Cl, okay, this substance undergoes, this substrate undergoes reduction over here, so instead of this Cl, you're going to just add hydrogen. What do you get? You get benzaldehyde as the final product, yeah? Exactly, the last step is the Rosenmund's reduction, absolutely. Right? Let me move on to one more then. This is one more question, wait. Okay, this is one more question, people. This question was asked in your this year JEE Mains. I hope you remember this, okay? And have a look on these sort of questions as well. Have a look on these sort of questions as well, right? They have got more chances to come in this session. This attempt. Let me know its answer. Water sample with BOD values of 4 ppm and 18 ppm respectively are. Absolutely, you all are perfectly right. It's going to be clean and highly polluted. Clean and highly polluted. Option D is the answer. I want you guys to remember this. When the BOD value is greater than 18 parts per million, it's called as highly polluted. And when the BOD value is less or equal to 5 parts per million, it's going to be the clean water, right? So remember these values. This was the direct question asked in this year JEE Mains, right? And I'm sure you know it. Okay? Perfect. Let's move on to one more then. For a certain first order reaction, 32% of the reactant is left after 570 seconds. The rate constant of this reaction is. Let's try to solve this one as well. And people, one more thing, tomorrow we are going to conduct short 60 questions, right? Do not forget to attend that as well, okay? Tomorrow, at the same time, we'll be doing the short 60 questions, yeah? All right, so let's see how this question is to be solved. So let's assume I've got a first order reaction as A gives B, right? This is the first order reaction whose rate constant is, for example, K. At time t is equal to 0, let's assume the concentration of reactant is A0, the concentration of product will be 0, right? Now it's mentioned in the question, after 570 seconds, 32% of the reactant is left. That means 32% of A0 is left after 570 seconds. And concentration of reactant left after some time is represented by AT. Okay, so AT is basically equal to 32 divided by 100 multiplied by A0, right? This is the value of AT. Correct, people? Right? What do I need to calculate? I need to calculate the rate constant of this reaction. Okay, so let's try to use the integrated rate equation. K is basically equal to 2.303 divided by T. It's going to be log of A0 divided by AT. This is the integrated rate equation for the first order kinetics. So from here, you'll be getting the value of K as 2.303 divided by, just put this condition, just use this condition in the integrated equation. T value is 570 seconds, right? It's going to be log of A0 divided by AT. What is AT? AT is 32 by 100 into A0. 32 divided by 100 multiplied by A0. A0 got cancelled. It's going to be log of 100 divided by 32. It's going to be log of 100 divided by 32, or you can say log of 100 minus log of 32. So from now onwards, you can solve it on your own, right? It's going to be log of 10 square, which is going to be 2 log 10. So this term is going to be 2 log 10. Log 10 is 1, so this is 2 minus log of 32. It's going to be log of 2 raised power 5. That means 5 log 2. Log 2 is 0.3, right? So it's going to be 1.5. So 2 minus 1.5 multiplied by 2.303 divided by 570. Just solve it, get the value of K over here. Yeah? Right? How to solve log of 32? People, log of 32 can be written as 2 raised power 5. Right? 2 raised power 5, it's going to be 5 log 2. Log 2 is 0.3. 0.3 multiplied by 5 is 1.5. As simple as that. Right? So after solving, we get the answer as 2 into 10 raised power minus 3. Right, people? So finally, after solving this term, you get the answer as 2 into 10 raised power minus 3. And the units are going to be absolutely second inverse. Yeah? Right? Perfect. What about this one? The major product of the following reaction. Again, people, again, this is your NCRT equation. Let me know its answer first. Let me know its answer first. Absolutely, Prithvi, you can do that. Let me know its answer first, people. What is the answer of this question? Have you heard about something called as terephthalic acid? Right? Have you heard about that? Yeah? Exactly. So option A is the one which is the correct answer of this question. See guys, over here this is the keto group and this is CH3 right here. Okay. In presence of KMNO4 KOH, what is going to happen? Just remove this CH3. Okay. Instead of this CH3, instead of this COCH3, put COH. Okay. So I'm going to make it like this. So over here, I'm going to make it as COH instead of this COCH3, and instead of this CH3 as well, I'm going to make as COH. Okay, no need to go for the mechanism, just remember it as such. Okay, you are going to convert this ketone in presence of the KMNO4 KOH, and then in presence of H2SO4 dilute, you are going to convert this COCH3 into COH, and this CH3 again you are going to convert into COH. Okay, it's a very laddu question, you can call it. Yeah, right, people? So option first is the answer of the question. Moving on to one more. There is SS bond N. Wherein among the following you will be getting the SS bond? What do you think about this one? What do you think about this one, guys? There is SS bond N. In all of these, yeah? Are you sure? Absolutely, you all are perfectly right. In all of these, there is no SS bond linkage, right? See, if you look at the structure of S2O4 dinegative, this is the structure of S2O4 dinegative, this is O negative, this is O negative, right? If you look at the structure of S2O5 dinegative, this is S double bond O, this is double bond O, this is double bond O, this is double bond O, this oxygen with a negative charge, this oxygen with a negative charge, this is S2O5 dinegative. What about S2O6 dinegative? In case of S2O6 dinegative, the structure is like this: S double bond O, this is double bond O, this is one more double bond O, this is one more double bond O, this oxygen with a negative charge, this is oxygen with a negative charge. This is S2O6 dinegative, right? So in all the cases, you have got SS linkage everywhere. You have got SS linkage everywhere, right? Okay, so option D is the one which is the correct answer of this question, people. Right? Okay, the hybridization of atomic orbitals of nitrogen in, this is NO2 positive right here, just a second. This is NO2 positive right here. In NO2 positive, NO3 negative and NH4 positive. Very similar basic equation. I'm sure you can kill this one. Starting with NO2 positive, then we have got what? Then we have got NO3 negative, and at the end we have got NH4 positive. At the end, we have got NH4 positive, right? What about this one, people? See, first of all, how many sigma bonds we have? In the first case, we have got 2 sigma bonds, right? Is there any lone pair on nitrogen? There is no lone pair on nitrogen. What is the steric number? Sigma plus lone pair 2. What is the hybridization SP? Okay. Similarly, NO3 negative. How many sigma bonds? 3 sigma bonds, right? Is there any lone pair on nitrogen? There is no lone pair on nitrogen. Sigma plus lone pair. Steric number is 3. Hybridization is going to be sp2. Done and dusted. NH4 positive. This is something which a class 9th student also knows. It's sp3, right? So sp, sp2, sp3. sp, sp2, sp3. So option 2 is the one which is correct among all, right? Alright, guys. Perfecto. Perfecto. Let's move on to one more then. Let's move on to one more. Okay, a very chocolate question again this is. Let me know its answer fast. I'm not going to do it. Kill this one fast. In case of Friendly's adsorption isotherm, x divided by m is k p raised per x. What is x there? What is x there? X is equal to 1 by n, right? Okay, very, very easy calculation. X is 1 by n, absolutely. So basically your x divided by m, in case of Friendly's adsorption isotherm, x divided by m is equal to k p raised power 1 by n. This is the actual form, right? This is the actual form. And sometimes you need to convert this into logarithmic form as well. And let me write its logarithmic form. Its logarithmic form is log of x divided by m is equal to log of k plus 1 divided by n log of p, right? Sometimes questions can be asked from this equation as well, right? For example, you'll be given with a curve, right? Between log of x by m versus log of p, okay, right? The slope of that will be given, slope of that curve will be given. You need to find the value of n, right? Something like that. Something like that. For example, you are given with a curve. You are given with a straight line like this. Let's say the equation is like this. This is log of x divided by m. This is log of p, and you are given with the equation. I mean, you are given with a curve like this, right? You are given with a curve like this. Okay. Let's assume slope of this curve is given. Slope of this curve is given. For example, let's say, or let me say like this. Let's say tan of theta is given to me as 3. Tan of theta is given to me as 3. Or let's say theta is given to us as, once the equation was asked like this, theta is equal to tan inverse 3, right? You need to get the value of n. So from this you can get the value of n, right? Okay. It's a very easy peasy question, right? So you can tan of theta is equal to 3. You can say tan of theta is equal to 3. That means slope of this curve is 3. Slope of this curve means 1 by n. So 1 by n is equal to 3. So from here you can get the value of n. N is 1 by 3. So these sort of questions can be asked from the logarithmic form as well. So have a look on these questions as well. These logarithmic questions from the Friendly's adsorption isotherm. Okay, what about this one, people? What volume of 0.1 molar KMnO4 is required to oxidize 100 ml of 0.3 molar FeC2O4 ferrous oxalate in acidic medium, right? First of all, let me tell you one thing. We have got KMnO4 with us. Okay, we have got KMnO4 with us. And this KMnO4, I'm making it to react with ferrous oxalate, FeC2O4. This is ferrous oxalate, right? Okay, how do we approach to these sort of questions? First way to approach is you're supposed to write the reaction, okay? But if you just remember the n factors, you can solve the equation without writing the reaction. You simply need to balance their milli equivalents or their gram equivalents. The equation will be done and dusted, right? Right, people? So let me call this as number 1. Let me call this as number 2, right? What is the n factor of KMnO4 in acidic medium? All of you must be knowing. In acidic medium, KMnO4 gets converted to Mn dipositive. So change in the oxidation state of manganese is 5. So n factor of KMnO4 is 5, right? In case of ferrous oxalate, Fe dipositive gets converted into Fe tripositive. Carbon over here has got +3 oxygen state. It gets converted to carbon dioxide with +4 oxygen state, due to which the overall n factor of ferrous oxalate, which I'm representing by n factor 2, comes out to be 3. Okay, if you just remember the n factors, you can clearly solve them, right? Now people, have a look. What volume of 0.1 molar KMnO4? I need to calculate the volume of KMnO4, right? Its molarity is given to me as 0.1, right? Ferrous oxalate, its volume is given, which I'm mentioning as V2. It's given to me as 100 ml, and its molarity is given to me as how much? Its molarity is given to me as 0.3. Okay, what do I need to do? I'll be simply saying milli equivalents of first should be equal to milli equivalents of second. Milli equivalents of first means normality of first multiplied by volume of first in milliliters should be equal to normality of second multiplied by volume of second in milliliters. I just equated their milli equivalents, right? Now N1, people, N1, normality of first is equal to molarity of first multiplied with its n factor. So 5 multiplied by 0.1 comes out to be 0.5 multiplied by V1 is equal to N2, normality of second, molarity of second multiplied by n factor of second. So 3 multiplied by 0.3 is 0.9 multiplied by volume of second is 100 ml. Okay, so from here, can you get the value of V1? Absolutely you can get the value of V1 from here, right? So people, finally, what is the value of V1 coming out to be from here? V1 comes out to be 180 ml, right? So basically 180 ml of 0.1 molar KMnO4 is required to oxidize 100 ml of 0.3 molar ferrous oxalate in acidic medium, right? Right, people? I'm sure it's clear to every single guy. Let me move on to one more. Okay, major product C is. What is the major product C? So first of all, this is the substrate. Making it to react with NaNO2HCl, I'm getting something. Doing its hydrolysis, I'm getting something, right? Then I'm going to make it to react with CCl4KOH, I'm getting something as C. What is C over here? What is C over here? Let me know fast, people. Give it a try fast. Give it a try. Give it a try, guys. People are coming up with option B or C. Option B, is that? Well, I do not think so. See the reagent carefully. It's not CHCl3. It's not CHCl3, guys. It's CCl4, right? It's not CHCl3. All right, have a look, guys. First of all, the first reaction is NaNO2HCl, diazotization, right? So what is going to be my A over here? A is going to be diazonium chloride, right? It's going to be N2Cl, and in the bottom you have got CH3 over here, correct? Now I'm going to do its hydrolysis, okay? Just you are going to take this N2Cl out. Instead of this N2Cl, you are going to put OH. That's it, right? So over here you are going to put OH, and this is your CH3 as such, okay? Now people, I'm using CCl4KOH. Do we call this as Reimer-Tiemann reaction? Okay, but in presence of CCl4, do we get salicylaldehyde or salicylic acid? So do I have to add CHO over here or COOH? What do you think? If it was CHCl3, then over here at this ortho position, I would have to add CHO, but this is CCl4. Now I'm not going to add CHO, I'll be adding COOH, right? So final product over here is going to be like this. This is OH, this is your CO2H, that means COOH, and over here, this is CH3. See, with which option it resembles? It resembles with option C, right people? So option C is the one which is correct among all. I'm sure it's clear, right? Perfect. Absolutely. Moving on to one more. Okay, pH of the saturated solution of calcium hydroxide is 9. The solubility product, KSP of calcium hydroxide is. Okay, let's try to solve this one as well. Well people, let's start with calcium hydroxide, right? When calcium hydroxide undergoes dissociation, it goes dissociation as Ca di positive aqueous plus what? Plus 2 times OH negative aqueous, right? This is something which you all must be knowing. Let's assume its solubility is S. That means concentration of Ca di positive is going to be S. Concentration of OH negative is going to be 2 times S, right? Okay. Right people? Now first of all, pH of the saturated solution of this. Saturated solution of calcium hydroxide, its pH is given to be as 9. If pH of calcium hydroxide solution is 9, that simply means POH is equal to 14 minus 9. How much is that? 5, right? 14 minus 9 is 5. If POH is 5, that means OH negative concentration is simply going to be 10 raised power minus 5. OH negative concentration is equal to 2 times S. So 2 times S is basically equal to 10 raised power minus 5. So S is equal to 10 raised power minus 5 divided by 2 molar, right? This is S. Now, what do I need to calculate? I need to get the value of KSP. KSP is going to be equal to concentration of Ca di positive raised by its stoichiometric coefficient 1 multiplied by concentration of OH negative raised by its stoichiometric coefficient, that's 2, right? So Ca di positive concentration is basically S, and S value we have already got to know, that's 10 raised by minus 5 divided by 2, correct? OH negative concentration is 2S. 2S value already we know that's 10 raised by minus 5, so 10 raised by minus 5 ka square, right? The equation is done and dusted. What is the answer of the equation, guys? From here you can solve it, right? From here you can solve it, yeah? Right? So it's going to be 10 raised power minus 10, it's going to be 10 raised power minus 15, so 0.5 into 10 raised power minus 15 is the answer of the equation. So option A is the one which is the correct answer among all, yeah? Clear? Right? Perfecto. Let's move on to one more then. Okay. Which of the following reactions will not give para-aminoazobenzene? Which of the following reactions will not give para-aminoazobenzene? What do you think about this one, guys? What do you think about this one? Which of the following reactions will not give para-aminoazobenzene? The equation says will not give. He's not saying will give. The equation says will not give. What do you think? Okay, let's check it one by one, guys. Let's check it one by one. See, we have got nitrobenzene. I'm doing the reduction of nitrobenzene in presence of 10HCl. So what I'll be getting? I'll be getting aniline as the product over here. This is your NH2, right? Then I'm making this aniline to react with HNO2. That means I'm doing the diazotization. In the diazotization, what do you get as the product? You get N2Cl as the product, right? Benzene diazonium chloride. Okay. Now you're going to make it to react with aniline. Okay. Or you can write it as N2 positive. Just write it as N2 positive. Now make it to react with what? Make it to react with aniline. NH2. What do I get over here? Coupling will occur between these two, right? Coupling is going to occur between these two. And what is the final product over here? Final product is going to be like this. See. We have done this reaction many a times. This is nitrogen, this is double bond nitrogen, and attach this nitrogen with this aniline over here, right? This is your para-amino azodi. So in the first case, para-amino azodi is getting formed, right? In the first case, para-amino azodi is getting formed, yeah? Okay, so first cannot be the answer. What about the third one? What about the third one? See guys, third one is similar. See, we are starting from aniline. I'm making this aniline to react with HNO2, right? We are starting with aniline. I'm making this aniline to react with HNO2, right? I'm making this aniline to react with HNO2. I'll be again getting diazonium chloride, okay? Then this diazonium chloride, I'm reacting with aniline, right? This diazonium chloride, I'm making to react with aniline. So again, I'll be getting this product. Again, I'll be getting this product, right? So in the first one and the third one, you're going to get the para-amino benzene over here. Para-amino azobenzene, okay? Right? But in the second case, you are not going to get the para-amino azobenzene. Why is that? No doubt, you are using NaBH4 over here, right? Which can cause reduction of nitrobenzene to aniline, right? But that aniline is not going to react with NaOH, right? Right? So, and that aniline is not going to react with NaOH. That aniline is not going to react with one more aniline as well, right, people? So option 2 is the one. Option 2 is the one which is the correct answer of this question, in which you are not going to get the para-amino azobenzene, right? So just look at the options, right? We have done it one by one. So option B is the one which is the correct answer of this question. What about this one, people? The question from the chapter solutions. I'm sure you can solve this one as well. Give it a try. When 12.2 grams of benzoic acid, okay? I'm using benzoic acid, right? When 12.2 grams of benzoic acid is dissolved in 100 grams of water, the freezing point of the solution was found out to be minus 0.93 degrees centigrade. Kf is given to us. The number of benzoic acid molecules associated, assuming 100% association. People, can you let me know the molar mass of benzoic acid fast in the chat box? Then only we'll solve the equation. Can you let me know the molar mass of benzoic acid fast in the chat box? C6H5COH. Let me know its molar mass fast. C6H5COH. Let me know its molar mass fast. So people are saying molar mass of benzoic acid is 122. Okay, let me write it over here. Okay, fine. So first of all, I'll be using the concept of depression in freezing point. Delta TF is equal to I multiplied by KF multiplied by molality. From here, I would like to calculate I from here, which is going to be delta TF divided by KF multiplied by molality, right? Okay, or let's not write it like this. Let's write it in the similar way, simple way. Delta TF is depression in freezing point, which is basically equal to freezing point of solvent minus freezing point of solution, right? That's something which we call as depression in freezing point is equal to Van 't Hoff factor for the benzoic acid multiplied by KF. KF value is given to us how much? 1.86, right? Molality is going to be equal to mass of solute multiplied by 1000 divided by molar mass of solute multiplied by mass of solvent in grams, right? Now, what is the solvent which I'm using over here? Solvent is my water. The freezing point of water is 0 degrees centigrade, right? Minus, what is the freezing point of solution, people? Freezing point of solution is minus 0.93 degrees centigrade. Minus 0.93 degrees centigrade, right? Is equal to, I am supposed to calculate 1.86 multiplied by mass of solute. Mass of solute is 12.2 grams, right? Multiplied by 1000. Divided by molar mass of solute is 122 grams per mole. Multiplied by mass of solvent, W1, it's given to me as 100, right? On solving this equation, I'll be getting the Van 't Hoff factor I as how much? What is the value of I which you get from here? What is the value of Van 't Hoff factor which you get from here? I believe the value of I should come out to be 0.5, I guess. I guess it comes out to be 0.5. Right? Is that? Well, people are saying yes. Okay, the value of I got, but I'm not supposed to calculate value of I. I'm not supposed to calculate value of I. I need to get the value of N. I need to get the value of N. In case of association, I hope you know I is equal to 1 plus 1 divided by N minus 1 multiplied by alpha. Okay. I value is 0.5 is equal to 1 plus 1 divided by N is something which I need to calculate minus 1 alpha. Assuming 100% association. 100% association means alpha value is 1. Right? 100% association means alpha value is 1. Right? So people, you can solve it. Get the value of N from here. Simple. So by simply using the depression in freezing point, I calculate the Van 't Hoff factor and I use the Van 't Hoff factor in this expression, right? And from here I'll be getting the value of N. So people are coming up with the answer as 2, right? So N value finally you are getting as 2. Okay? Clear to everyone? Clear to everyone, people? Yes. Perfecto. Moving on to one more. The sum of calculated magnetic moments of 4 species is. Over here you might do a mistake. Over here you might do a mistake. See guys, if I talk about FeCl4 dinegative, first of all, this Cl negative over here, it's a weak field ligand. What about this C2O4 dinegative? What about this oxalate, guys? Is this oxalate strong field ligand or weak field ligand? What do you think? Is it a strong field ligand or weak field ligand? Remember, any ligand with the oxygen donor, any ligand having the oxygen donor, when attached to CO tripositive or Cu dipositive, any ligand with the oxygen donor when attached to CO tripositive or Cu dipositive, right? If I'll be having any sort of condition in which the ligand containing the oxygen donor will be connected with these two, will connect with any of these two, at that time your oxalate is going to act like the strong field ligand, right? At that time your ligand is going to act as the strong field ligand. Okay, now have a look. First of all, this Fe dipositive, right? This is CO tripositive. This is Mn plus 6. First of all, Mn plus 6. What is the outermost configuration of manganese? It is 3d5 4s2, correct? Now take 6 electrons out, so there will be 1 unpaired electron. So 1 unpaired electron left in case of this. Okay, so we got to know the unpaired electron, that's 1, right? Now in case of FeCl4 dinegative, we have got Fe dipositive. That means 3d6 configuration. 3d6 configuration, right? 3d6 configuration. Weak field ligand, it's not going to cause any sort of pairing. So how many unpaired electrons? 4 unpaired electrons in this case. Is there any unpaired electron in CO tripositive? See guys, in case of CO tripositive, iron cobalt, it's going to be 3d7 4s2 configuration, but over here tripositive oxygen state, so take 3 electrons out, it's going to be 3d6 configuration, right? Now it's going to act as a strong field ligand, it's going to cause the pairing of electrons. So 6 electrons will be paired properly, so that there will be no unpaired electron. So I got the number of unpaired electrons everywhere. If you got the number of unpaired electrons everywhere, so you can calculate spin magnetic moment. Spin magnetic moment in the first case is going to be under root of 4 multiplied by 4 plus 2 Bohr magnetrons, which is going to be approximately 4.89 Bohr magnetrons. Over here it's going to be 0 because unpaired electron 0. Under root of n into n plus 2, 1 plus 1 plus 2, the value comes out to be 1.73 something, right? 1 plus 1.73 Bohr magnetrons. Just take the sum of all these. 4.89 plus 1.73, 9, 3, 12, 8, 8, 16, right? 4, 1, 5, 6. So 6.62 is the sum of the magnetic moments of all these species. 6.62 is the sum of magnetic moments of all these species, right? So 6.6 is going to be the answer of the equation, right? Absolutely, it's 6.6, right? Perfect. I'm sure it's clear to everyone, people, right? Wonderful. Let's see if we have more questions. Okay, we have got one more question, people, right? A very, very simple and basic question. How this sort of equation is to be solved, and these sort of questions can be asked. These sort of questions can be asked. See, guys, an average person needs about 10,000 kilojoules of energy. An average person needs about 10,000 kilojoules of energy per day, right? An average person needs how much energy per day? 10,000 kilojoules, right? Or you can say 10 raised power 7 joules of energy per day, right? 10 raised power 7 joules of energy is used by the average person per day, right? The amount of glucose needed to meet his requirement is x grams. Delta Hc, enthalpy of combustion of glucose. Enthalpy of combustion of glucose is minus 2700 kilojoules per mole. That means, what does this mean? What does this mean? That simply means when we do the combustion of 1 mole of glucose, how much energy is released? It's going to be 2700 into 10 raised power 3 joules of energy is released. This minus sign signifies that energy is released when we do the combustion of glucose, right? So basically, when I'm doing the combustion of 1 mole of glucose, this much of energy is released, right? Or I'll just reverse the thing. I'll say 2700 multiplied by 10 raised power 3 joules of energy is released from 1 mole of glucose. 1 mole of glucose, right? Can I say 1 joule of energy will be released from 1 divided by 2700 multiplied by 10 raised power 3 moles of glucose? Right? This much, 1 joule of energy will be getting released from these many moles of glucose, right? Okay, so these many joules of energy, 10 raised power 7 joules of energy will be getting released from how many moles of glucose? I'll write it like this, 10 raised power 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 7 moles of glucose, right? Okay, so how many moles of glucose are going to be liberating this much amount of energy? So I'll say number of moles of glucose which are sufficient to liberate this much amount of energy is going to be equal 10 raised power 7 divided by 2700 multiplied by 10 raised power 3. But do I need to calculate the moles of glucose needed or mass of glucose? I need to calculate mass of glucose, right? How do we convert moles into mass? I'm just supposed to multiply it with the molar mass of glucose, which is 180. In the denominator, I've got 2700 and over here 10 raised power 3. Just solve it, you'll get the value in grams. So these many grams of glucose are actually needed. these many grams of glucose are actually needed, then only you will meet your requirements, right? Right, people? I'm sure it's clear to everyone, right? Perfect. So 660 something will be the answer, right? Is that? So 667 grams of glucose are required, then only we'll be getting this much amount of energy during its combustion. Perfect? Perfect, perfect. Yes, Adnan, generally oxalate ions work as the weak field ligand. But remember, whenever your oxygen donor ligand, like your oxalate ion, it will be attached to either CO tripositive or CO dipositive, you are going to take it as a strong field ligand, right? Perfecto. Moving on to one more. For the reaction 3A in equilibrium with C plus 2D, initially A was taken. At equilibrium, the concentration of D is 2 times that of A. The value of Kc is. Again, a very simple question, but it's going to be a bit lengthy. See, guys, how this is to be solved. See how it's to be solved. Again, a very simple one, yeah? Understand properly. So first of all, the reaction that's given to me is 3 times A in equilibrium with C plus 2D, correct? This is the reaction that's given to me, right? Initially, A was taken in the container. Let's say at time t is equal to 0, I have got 1 mole of A in the container. This will be 0, this will be 0. Let's assume I have got 1 molar concentration of A in the beginning, okay? Now at equilibrium, let's assume out of 1 mole of A, some X moles have dissociated. So I'll be left with 1 minus X moles of A at equilibrium, right? Now people, it's simple. See, 3 moles of A gives 1 mole of C. So 1 mole of A gives 1 by 3 moles of C. So X moles of C gives X by 3 moles of C, right? Similarly, 3 moles of A gives 2 moles of D. 1 mole of A gives 2 by 3 moles of D. So X moles are going to give 2 by 3 multiplied by X moles of D, right? So I got the moles of each reactant and product at equilibrium, or I can say I got the concentration of each reactant and product at equilibrium, right? Okay. I got the concentration of each reactant and product at equilibrium, right? Now we will understand. It's mentioned in the equation that the concentration of D at equilibrium is equal to 2 times the concentration of A at equilibrium, right? Now the point is, what is the concentration of D at equilibrium? The concentration of D at equilibrium is 2 divided by 3x is equal to 2 times. What is the concentration of A at equilibrium? The concentration of A at equilibrium is 1 minus x, right? Now solve it up a bit. It's going to be 2 divided by 3x is equal to 2 minus 2x, right? So take this 2x over here. So it's going to be 2 divided by 3x plus 2x is equal to 2. So from here, can you let me know the value of x? It's going to be 2x plus 6x, right? That's going to be 8x divided by 3 is equal to 2. So x is going to come out to be 6 divided by 8. That means 3 divided by 4. The value of x you got? You got the value of x. Well, people, if you got the value of x, 1 minus x value is 3 by 4. 1 minus 3 by 4. What is 1 minus 3 by 4? That's 1 by 4. So this is the concentration of A at equilibrium. X divided by 3. That means 3 divided by 4 whole divided by 3. The value comes out to be 1 by 4, right? So 1 by 4 is the concentration of C at equilibrium. What is the concentration of D at equilibrium, people? What is the concentration of D at equilibrium? It's going to be 2 by 3 multiplied by x. X value is 3 by 4. Correct? 3 got cancelled. So 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the concentration of D at equilibrium. Well, you got the concentration of each reactant and product at equilibrium. Now you are going to use the Kc expression. And what is the expression for Kc, guys? Expression for Kc. It's going to be equal to concentration of C at equilibrium, right? Raised by its stoichiometric coefficient, that's 1. Multiplied by concentration of D at equilibrium, raised by its stoichiometric coefficient, that's 1. Divided by concentration of A at equilibrium, raised by its stoichiometric coefficient, that's 3, right? Put all the values. Concentration of C at equilibrium is 1 by 4, right? Multiplied by concentration of D at equilibrium is 1 by 2, but it's going to be 1 by 2 ka square. This is D ka square, right? Because stoichiometric coefficient over is 2. So 1 by 2 ka square, 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 2. Concentration of A at equilibrium raised power 3. So it's going to be 1 by 4 multiplied by 1 by 4 multiplied by 1 by 4, right? So these two and one of these two will get cancelled out. This one will get cancelled out with this one. So finally, the Kc value will come out to be 4, yeah? Right, people? Clear to everyone? Let me know fast in the chat box if it is clear to everyone, yeah? Exactly, it's D ka square here, yeah? Hanji, it's D ka square. Perfect. Yeah? Okay, so let's see if we have more questions. Okay, one more question, guys. One more question. Methylation of 10 grams of benzene gave 9.2 grams of toluene. Calculate the percentage yield of toluene. Okay, what am I doing? I'm doing the methylation of 10 grams of benzene. So C6H6, this is your benzene. I'm doing its methylation, right? This is, for example, your CH3Cl in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Okay, what do I get? I get toluene as the product. This is C6H5CH3. This is the toluene. This is the reaction which is taking place over here. Okay, this is the reaction which takes place over here. From your benzene, you are getting the toluene, right? Now, people, it's mentioned in the question that from 10 grams of benzene, we are getting some 9.2 grams of toluene. So it has been observed in the laboratory basically that when we do the methylation of 10 grams of benzene, you'll be actually getting 9.2 grams of toluene. So this is something which has been actually seen, which has been experimentally seen. So this is something which I call as experimental amount of toluene. This is something which I call as experimental amount, right? This is something which I call as experimental amount, right? Okay, because it has been observed actually in the laboratory that from 10 grams of benzene, we are getting some 9.2 grams of toluene, right? Now, people, in order to calculate the percentage yield of the reaction, I definitely need two amounts. One is going to be experimental amount divided by expected amount multiplied by 100, right? Experimental amount is given to me as per the question. Now, I need to get the expected amount. How come I'll be getting the expected amount? I'll be getting the expected amount by using the stoichiometry of the reaction. Let's try to use the stoichiometry of the reaction, people. What is the molar mass of benzene? It's 78 grams. That means 78 grams is the mass of 1 mole of benzene, right? If I'll ask you, what is the molar mass of this toluene? People, can you let me know what is the molar mass of toluene exactly? Can you let me know what is the molar mass of toluene exactly? So people are saying 92 grams. Is that? Okay. So molar mass of toluene, that means mass of 1 mole of toluene is 92 grams. Can I say something like this? 78 grams of benzene gives 92 grams of toluene. Right? So can I say 1 gram of benzene is going to give me 92 divided by 78 grams of toluene. So can I say 10 grams of benzene is going to give me 92 divided by 78 multiplied by 10 grams of toluene. So these are the grams of toluene which I was expecting to get produced from 10 grams of benzene. I was expecting these many grams of toluene to get produced. So this is something which I was expecting, right? So this is something I'll be calling as expected amount. So I already have the experimental amount. I got the expected amount of toluene as well, right? Divide the two, multiply by 100, get the percentage yield, right? So what is the experimental amount of toluene? That's 9.2. What is the expected amount? Expected amount is 92 divided by 78 multiplied by 10, and over here multiplied by 100. Solve it, get the value over here as 78%. So 78% is basically the percentage yield of the reaction, right? That's something which I was supposed to calculate. I'm sure it's clear to everyone, right, people? Okay. Yeah, exactly, the answer is coming out to be 78 only, right? Perfect. I'm sure it's clear to everyone. Okay. So people, this was the last question of my mock test. I'm sure you would have enjoyed it for sure, right? If you have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Okay. So right after me, Shimon Sir is going to join in, right? So he's coming up with some amazing questions from the maths. So do attend that session as well. And at the end, Shreyas Sir will be joining in, right? And he has got some killer questions with you from your physics part as well, right? I'm sure you would have enjoyed this session. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Till then, you take care. Bye-bye. God bless you all and love you all. Take care, guys. Bye.
Okay, can you hear me now? Yep, can you hear me now? Yep. Okay. Yes, so now I think you can hear me. Now I think you can see me clearly. Alrighty, let's get started with the mega mock test with me, Shreyas, your physics master teacher at Vedantu going live. And those of you who do not know me, I lead the physics department for the JEE division, and I've been teaching kids for a very long time. And the reason why you are here is because you want to boost your marks, you want to boost your percentile. And I have chosen some really amazing questions, just like you had an amazing session with Wassim Sir right now. So after my session, you're going to see Shimon Sir coming up with some killer, mathematics question. So let's get started with the physics session. And if you want to know more about me and if you want to get in touch with me, then that's my Instagram handle. That's where you need to contact me. All right, so let's get going. And before that, in case you have missed any of the sessions and you want to know what the lecture plan is like for the next or this upcoming week, this is how it looks like. We had some advanced problem solving sessions of the 12th standard topic of EMI and advanced session on Saturday for Newton's laws of motion. You're going to have your live discussion of the JEE Mains paper, the first shift, second shift on Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow, do not forget, in the afternoon, your most awaited series, that's the Sure Short 60 series for guaranteed rank improvement. That's tomorrow, do not forget it. And if you're a NEET student, you would have seen me on Biotonic today morning. So you could also check the replay of that lecture. Okay, so there is something that I need to also tell you, especially the new students. Old students might know this. The interesting thing is, in the first attempt, we had around 45 students above 99 percentile and around 350 students above 90 percentile in the first attempt. It increased and it's now massive. We have more students above 99 percentile than we had in the first attempt above 90 percentile. Just look at these numbers, massive. Almost 700 students just above 99 percentile, and we have around 3,000 students above 90 percentile. That's a massive growth. Not just that, 4 out of 5 students have already almost qualified for JEE Advanced from Vedantu. That's a massive ratio, 4 out of 5. Not just that, there are so many students who have got 100 percentile, and not just in mains, that's bit sat too. Look at this. People who have scored above or equal to 400, that's 4.15% of the Vedantu students have got 400 marks and above in BitSat. The national average is 0.97. I'm pretty sure you will not be able to see it, but maybe when you download the PDF. That's crazy. 69% of the students have already qualified for BITS Pilani. Almost 76%, that's 3/4 of the students have qualified for all the other bits accumulated together. So guys, if you still want to give the test series, there is a link in the description box. Go ahead, join the test series. Even for the last days, it's only available for 800 bucks. You can give as many tests as you want. All right, so let's begin with the first question. And all those of you who are Vedans, you should be really proud. And Clay Tsunami already saying Vedans forever. Once a Vedan, you are Vedan for life. And that's the power of Vedantu students, guys. And I'm really glad to show these results. It's not just boasting, but it makes me really happy from within that our students are doing this. Our hard work is finally yielding those results. And it's obviously your hard work, obviously. All right, without your hard work, it could never be possible, and your faith in all of us. Thank you guys very much. And please smash the like button in case you haven't. Here's the first question coming up on your screen. Already students started posting the answer, and you can think about it this way, that here B is knotted, as in it's if it is 0 it is becoming 1, if it is 1 it is becoming 0, so you're knotting the B, so B knot. This is nothing but an AND gate, so B knot and C, you are having an AND gate in between, and their output is OR. Their output is OR with A. Eventually, the final output is knotted again. You are inverting it, flipping it. So B and C, but B bar, and is nothing but dot. If you remember, and the symbol for that is dot, and the symbol for OR is nothing but plus. So B bar dot C and plus A, and the whole thing under the this line which is going to knot it. So I think it should be D. How many of you got D? Very good. Excellente. Pakka. Everybody is saying D pakka. Yes, that's the answer. Beautiful. So if you write it in words, it becomes simple. You can obviously do it via option elimination and all that, but writing it in words made it look a little bit easier. Okay. Chalo. Let's get going to the next question. 2 questions on communication systems. Let's see, these are pure theoretical based. You should get it. The wave propagation used in telecommunication of 20 megahertz signal is Is it sky wave? Is it space wave? Is it ground wave? Or is it sea wave? Hello Sadia, welcome aboard. So Prithvi, for 90 percentile, you can expect something on an average about 100, 110. Okay, that's what I would expect. Some of you are saying A, C, some of you are saying D. Who is that C wave? Obviously it is not going to be C wave, man. Okay. So guys, the correct answer is actually sky wave. So remember, sky wave is the one which goes on the top, gets totally internally reflected from the ionosphere. Yes, and this has a frequency range up to 30 megahertz. So this is up to 30 megahertz, and this frequency is well below 30 megahertz. Space wave, that's different. Space wave is for frequencies from 1 to 3 megahertz. Okay, and ground wave is completely different. That's in kilohertz. Remember, space wave is when you have an antenna, you have a tower, you have an antenna over here, and you emit those signals by direct line of sight communication. That's space wave. Sea wave is not even a valid option, guys. It was just there chumma. It was just there just to fool you around. And some of you also marked D. I'm not sure why. So guys, the correct answer was A. Alright, let's get going to the next one. Very good, Raju. You already said that. Udaya saying laddu question. Don't worry, Udaya, I'm going to give you bada laddu. Or rather, some nice tikha mirchi also very soon. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, next question. The minimum antenna size for propagation used for 20 megahertz signal is? For 20 megahertz signal is, come on. Nichal already on +8. Beautiful. Shrivati already putting some antenna emoji out there. Okay. Hi Sadia Sabha, welcome aboard. Tamil Terilya. Suresh. Alright. Okay. Kannada swalpa gotu. Marathi eta. Hindi bhi aata hai. I know English. Yeah. Okay, cool. Laddu sa question. Okay. Come on. Let's see how many of you get this. Strange question. Okay, so let's try and do this. Hello Vivek Kumar Bacha. So first of all, the frequency is given. To find the antenna size, you need to know the wavelength. So how do you know the wavelength? Use this formula. C is f lambda. Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8. Frequency is 20 megahertz, that is 10 to the power 6 into the wavelength. So the wavelength is going to be 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 2 into 10 to the power 7. 3 by 2 is 1.5 into 10, which is nothing but 15 meters. So lambda is 15 meters, but that's not the answer. The minimum length of the antenna that you need is lambda by 4. So it is 15 by 4 meters. 15 by 4 is 3.75. That's the answer. Option D. A lot of people marked A. They said 15 meters before. That is not correct. The minimum size is lambda by 4. That's a standard value which you should remember. Understoodo, clearo, perfecto. Atul saying +12. Ravi Kumar with +12. Yes, Srivati with her transmitting antenna out there saying 3.75. Yes, signal received, Srivati. Okay, let's get going to the next one coming up on your screen now. Yeah, beautiful question. This is a tricky one. Okay, interesting. Hey, Mayank, you got +7. Looks like you got one negative. It's okay, bacha. Okay. Elvin, if you did not get this session, don't worry, you can still watch it, bacha. It will be useful for you anyways, no matter which exam you give. For this circuit shown, the Zener diode, which is in reverse bias, has a breakdown voltage of 5.6 volts. The question is, what's the amount of current passing through it? This is a beautiful question. Let's see how many of you are able to do this before I complete the question. Okay, I'm going to take my time to explain it. So I will be really happy if you get it before me. In order to figure out how much current flows through the Zener diode, here is what I will do. There will be some current flowing through this resistance. There will be also some current flowing through this resistance. Okay, I need to figure this and this out somehow, and by Kirchhoff's current law, I can say I200 will be IZ plus I800. Now I don't know this nor this. How do I figure that out? Well, now this voltage will come to my rescue. Notice the voltage difference between these 2 points. the voltage difference between these 2 points is clearly 5.6 volts. It's 5.6 volts. Hence, what would be the voltage difference between these 2 points? Think about it. Between this point and this point, it is 9 volt. So the voltage difference across this plus the voltage difference across this will give me the total voltage difference, right? There is some drop across this 200 and some drop of these two devices which are in parallel. The voltage difference is 5.6. So what is the voltage difference across 200? Correct. So think about it. It will be nothing but 9 volts minus 5.6. Correct, guys? So 9 is something plus 5.6. What is that something? 9 minus 5.6. Everybody clear with this point? Everybody clear with this point? Very good. So that will be nothing but 3.4 volt. Cool. Now what you do next? Acha, I think I can find out the current in that particular branch, 200. So I200 will be the voltage, which is 3.4, divided by voltage by resistance, which is 200. This will be in amperes. So convert it into milliamperes into 1000, okay, divided by 200. This is milliamperes. So that will be nothing but 34 divided by 2, which is 17 milliamperes. All right, so that is I200. Next, what is the current through the 800 ohm resistor? That will be the voltage again, which is 5.6 divided by resistance, which is 800. But that will be amperes. So convert it into milliamperes by multiplying it by 1000, okay, divided by 800. 2 zeros go, 1 into 10, but this is milliamperes. So this will be nothing but 56 divided by 8, which is 7 milliamperes. Now I think I have obtained whatever I require. So this is 17, IZ I don't know, and I800 is nothing but 7. Correct? I have obtained whatever values I need. I substituted here. So IZ is going to be 10 milliamperes, which is option C. That's how you do it. Excellent. Somebody is saying plus 16. Excellent. PSI. Very good, very good, very good. Somebody on plus 11. Beautiful. Keep noting down your marks. Let's tally the scores and be true to yourself. There is nothing like to impress or nothing to be ashamed or nothing to be embarrassed about. We are all warriors. We support each other. We help each other. We understand each other. That's the most important part. No matter what your score is, remember, I am always with you. You are Shreyas Sir's warrior. Shreyas Sir will never, desert you. We are always going to be together through, all the difficulties in this life, whatever you are going to encounter till your JEE Mains or advanced. All right. Chalo, let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. Karan Raj is saying you're looking more happy today. Is anything special? There is something that we planned for you guys just before the mock test. And I'm very excited to start that with you guys, especially the 2021 passing out students. That big revelation is going to come very soon. Just wait for it. Not just that, I'm very happy also because you guys are all pumped up, all energetic. You guys are showing all that enthu in the chat box. And I know you are going to do the best. This will be your best attempt of all the attempts. I know that because I have trained you. You guys have been training under us from whatever sources you have around on the internet or crash course or your institute. I'm pretty sure you're going to nail it, guys. It doesn't matter where you study. You're going to nail it. Just be confident. Okay. Next question coming up on your screen. What is this? Acha. Assuming frequency f of the electromagnetic wave corresponding to the first line of Balmer, then the frequency of the immediate next line is. Acha, interesting. So when I say the first line of Balmer means Balmer means n is equal to 2. So first line will be from 3 to 2. So this is from 3 to 2 transition. The next immediate line, that will be after 3. So it will be 4 to 2 transition. So this is what you should first of all understand. Now coming to the general equation for frequency. Frequency is c by lambda, but 1 by lambda is nothing but rz square, right? And 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. That means the frequency is directly proportional to, because all these numbers are constants, is proportional to 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Now this gives me the idea that I can just divide the frequencies in the ratio of the subtraction of these two numbers. So let's do that. So F1 by F, F1 by F will be, F1 is the frequency of this is F1. Okay, the original frequency was F. F1 is the frequency of the next line. So for the next line, what are the numbers you are going to substitute over here? You are going to substitute 4 and 2, correct? From 4 to 2 transition. So always bigger number minus smaller number. So what is the bigger number? That will be nothing but 2 square at the below, and this will be 4 square over here. Everybody getting it? So F1 is the next line. So I'm using these numbers 4 and 2. Great. Now the next one is over here. Alvin, if you have not got the JEE exam, then please prepare for advanced bacha, okay? Or there's local CTs if you're writing that. And over here, this will be 1 by nothing but 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. Now it's just math, you can do this. So F1 by F will be, this will be 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16 divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. So this will be nothing but 4 minus 1, which is 3 by 16 divided by 9 minus 4, which is 5 by 36. Okay, so this can be written down as 3 by 5, and you will have over here 36 on the top, and you will have 16 over here. Now it's just a matter of dividing it. So 16 by 8 is nothing but 2, and 36 16 by 4, 36 by 4, 9. Okay, so this will be nothing but 27 by 20. Now 27 by 20 will be nothing but, check this out, is it 1.35 F? Yes. So F1 will be 27 by 20 into F. So is it going to be 1.35? Yes, Clay Tsunami says yes. Funny, Authota already on plus 20. Beautiful, excellente. Many of you have got the answer. So it's all about, simple substitutions, understanding the ratio proportionalities, and not making any mistakes while calculating. Direct formula based question. Yes, the answer is 1.35, like you can see over here. Cool. Let's go on to the next one coming up on your screen. Very good. Let's see how many of you have got some marks. Akash on plus 16, Satvik 6 done and dusted. Very good, bacha. Android Gaming on plus 11, P Sai on plus 20, Clay Tsunami on plus 15, Lokesh on plus 16, P Sai Ram on plus 20. Excellent. Uday on 20. Excellent, guys. Nice to see all your numbers. Nichal 12 plus, Priya on plus 20. Keep a track. Okay. As soon as you see the next question, start solving it. Okay. If you want to wait for my solution, you can wait for it, no doubt. Now, electrons having kinetic energy 30 electron volt, and they are made to collide with some atomic hydrogen gas in the ground state. Only 42.5% of the energy is used to excite the hydrogen atom. Okay, see what is happening is, there are these electrons, they are having a lot of energy which is 30 electron volt, and they are colliding with a hydrogen atom. Okay, they are colliding with the hydrogen atom, and what is happening is, after that, the hydrogen atom which is there, it is becoming excited. Okay, so because of which probably the electron might jump to the higher orbit. Okay, and eventually when it comes back, it will probably emit certain wavelengths. So it is going to emit certain wavelengths. So the question is, how many of these wavelengths will be emitted? Acha, for this I need to figure out which orbit does this electron jump to. To figure out which electron this orbit jumps to, I need to know the energy of that orbit. In order to find the energy of the orbit, here is what I will do. Simple energy conservation. Hi Ankit, welcome aboard. So let's use energy conservation. Right now, just before the collision, the electron had 30 electron volt. The hydrogen atom is in its ground state. So that electron will be at minus 13.6 electron volt. So please understand, this is the electron, this is the ground state energy, Eventually, what will happen? The hydrogen atom will be excited. So this will be the energy of the excited state. So it will be minus 13.6 electron volt, again divided by n square. This n, I don't know. We need to figure that out. I hope this is clear. Everyone, till this point, if everybody is clear. But wait a minute, there is a problem. The problem is only 42.5% of the electron energy is used. Oh, so I cannot write 30. So this should be multiplied by 0.425 into 30. Only that much energy of the electron is available, because this is clearly mentioned over here. 42.5% of the electron energy is available. Interesting. Great. Now try to solve this, guys. So 0.425 into 30. So it will be 4.25 into 3. 4.25 into 3, 4 3s are 12. Okay. And 0.25 into 3, so 0.75. So is it 12.75? Check this out. This will be 12.75 minus 13.6 is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n square. So 13.6 divided by n square. Take the minus sign over here. So 13.6 minus 12.75. So that will be nothing but 6, and this will be, yep. So this will be 0.85, I suppose. Yep. So therefore n square will be equal to nothing but 13.6 divided by 0.85. Now you can also write this as 136 divided by 8.5. Now if you have to divide this, well, 8.5 into 2 is 17. 17 into 8 is 136. So this will be going 16 times. This will be going 16 times. Check this out. So that means n will be equal to 4. Yes, n is equal to 4. Everybody got it? Great. Now, once I got n is equal to 4, what I'm going to do is just use logic, guys. It's simple. This is n is equal to 4. Okay. This is n is equal to 3. This is n is equal to 2. This is your ground state, n is equal to 1. If an electron is here, what and all jumps can happen? Well, it can jump from here to here, then here to here, and then here to here. So 1, 2, 3. Then it can directly jump like this. So that's 4. Then it can jump like this. Okay, that is 5. And that jump is already counted for. So don't count it again. This is again 3. Repeat. Don't repeat it. Okay. Also, it can jump like this, but that is already counted over here. So I'm writing 1. And this jump is also over here. So this is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 jumps are possible. So I'll have 6 different wavelengths, and hence the answer is B. That's the answer. That's my aim, Ankit, to be helpful for everyone who is passing out. Okay. Yes. Past rank booster videos are valid for this upcoming JEE. Badri, the whole point of this was to make sure, that no matter what videos you watch, be it 0 to hero, rank booster, it will always be helpful and it is up to date. It's not like it is valid only for 1-2 weeks. The validity is not like your mobile recharge. It gets expired in 1 day or 1 month. No, it is valid as long as, even for the next year, it will be valid. Trust me on this. So if you have your juniors, you should recommend them. Okay, cool, fine. Shall we go ahead? Any shortcut to find the value of 6? Well, you can just think about it. It's not a big thing. Like, you can just do it mentally. I mean, it will not take much of time if you think about the shortcut. And there might be some cases where that shortcut might not work. So it's better to do it like this. It's very, very easy, guys. Okay, cool. Chalo. Now going to B. Yeah, that's the option. Let's go to the next one coming up on your screen. Okay, a lot of you have got some marks. Somebody is on plus 24. Shilpi, Karan Raj, very good. Yeah, you can use that, Dhruv, no doubt. But there is one more question where I have seen, it is not just about the number of spectral lines. There were, some other variations in that. That's when the shortcut trick does not work. So that's why I'm saying there are small variations in those kind of questions where that formula n into n minus 1 by 2 will not work. So that's why I'm saying do not remember it. Okay, fine. You can derive it for this situation, but small changes in the words make a big difference. Okay, now a charge of some mass and some charge is projected along the y-axis at t is equal to 0 from the origin with velocity v0. If the uniform electric field also exists in the x-axis, then after what time will the de Broglie wavelength becomes half of the initial value? Okay, now here is what it is. First of all, let me think about the axis out here. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Initially, the particle is projected with V0 along the y-axis. So this is how the particle is projected along the y-axis. Please remember that the electric field is only along the x-axis. That means velocity in the y will not be affected, velocity in the x will be there, and it will keep on changing because of this force. So obviously the path taken by this charged particle will be curved. After some time, yes, the velocity of this particle might be in this direction. This could be the actual velocity, but it will have two components. But the vertical component will still be V0. Do you understand why this will still be V0? Because there is nothing in the y-axis. Only force is in the x-axis. It's just like gravity. Gravity used to be in vertical direction, so x velocity never changed. Here, force is in x direction, so y velocity won't change. Great. Now what you need to do next? P. Sai Reddy, if you want to go fast, here is what you can do. Sit in a spaceship at a very high speed, and what happens is, using relativity of time, delta t will be equal to delta t naught upon root of 1 minus v square by c square. So depending on however fast you want the time to travel, okay, in a live class, you can choose your speed using this relativity formula. So that's why you will see my lecture really fast. Okay, that's what you can do. That's the relativity formula which you can use to see my lecture in really high speed. Okay, cool. Great. Now going ahead, there will be also an x component, and let's say that x component is Vx. How do I find that x component? Acha, I know the force. From that I can find the x component. But wait a minute, there is something which is given in the question, that the de Broglie wavelength becomes half of the initial. The de Broglie wavelength becomes half of the initial. Acha. See guys, lambda is h by p. P is nothing but mass into velocity. So if, think about it, if the lambda becomes half, the velocity should become 2 times, right? If the numerator has become half times, the denominator should have become 2 times to compensate for it. Makes sense? So if the initial velocity was V0, don't you see this velocity should actually be 2 times of V0? This should be 2 times of V0. Correct. Now once I get this as 2 times of V0, use your Pythagoras theorem. See, this is the resultant velocity. So 2V0 square will be the sum of the components, which will be V0 square plus Vx square. Horizontal and vertical velocity square will be the resultant velocity square using Pythagoras. So from this, what is Vx square? So it will be nothing but 4 minus 1, which is 3. So 3V0 square. So Vx is nothing but root 3 times of V0. Correct? So this is what I got Vx as. Once I get Vx, I just have to use, your kinematic equation. So Vx is Ux plus Ax into t. What is Vx? Root 3 times of V0. What is Ux? Check this out. Initial velocity in the x direction is 0. There is no horizontal velocity. It is thrown along the y-axis. It's clearly mentioned. Next, yes, this is the vector magnitude equation. Vx square plus Vy square is V square. Yep, that's what. So this is 0. Acceleration is force by mass. What is the force? Charge into field divided by mass into the time. Shift it, you will get the time. So therefore time will be equal to root 3 V0 M0 by Q0 E0. So that's the answer. So, yep. So I think this should be the answer. Option C. Just check this out. How many of you got it? Ridge saying already C. Ketania also saying C. Manpreet saying C. Udaya, Harald. Yes, very good. So, do they consider total marks or individual percentile for final percentile? They consider the total marks, Advait, okay, not individual marks. JEE Mains does not have individual cutoff, JEE Advance has. So, JEE Mains will just take your total score and they will calculate the percentile, but they also give you subject-wise percentile just for reference. Okay, cool. So, that's option C, correcto. Beautiful question. And now we have the next question coming up on your screen. Sir, what should I do if I didn't get this JEE Mains exam, sir? I'm scared. Elvin, if you think definitely will not get. But if you keep on pushing yourself and not put in those negative thoughts in your head, you will get it. Obviously, everybody will think the same. If this is the last attempt, at least you are better off. You have at least 4 attempts. Imagine those times when there was only 1 attempt. So you cannot think about those negative thoughts. Push them away. Be calm. Only when you are calm, you will get it. If you think about it, trust me, you will not get it. But if you don't think about it, trust me, you will also crack this examination. Okay? Chalo. Let's get going. Now, last step, what Sai Teja, Podishetty, last step of the previous one? I'm not sure. Just rearrange the equation. Time is, there. Just shift all the other terms, you will get it. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Now, just replay it, Sai Teja. Just replay it. Now, the charge is given. The question is, what is the heat produced till the current becomes 0? Now, this is clearly not a straightforward question. Since charge is given, the first thing I will need is the current, which is dq by dt. So that current will be 3 minus 12t. Now, when current is 0, that is 0 is equal to 3 minus 12t, therefore 3 is equal to 12t, therefore t is equal to 1 by 4 seconds. At 1 by 4 seconds, the current is 0. That's what it says. So the question is, what is the heat generated? The heat generated formula is integral I square r dt from 0 to 1 by 4. I squared r is the power, instantaneous, into time will give me the energy for a small interval. So integrating, I'll get the total energy heat dissipated in that time from 0 to 1 by 4. Why 1 by 4? The heat produced till the current becomes 0 is till the current becomes 0. Great. Now what will happen next is, think, everybody knows this formula, guys. Everybody knows power is nothing but I squared r. Okay, so power is nothing but dH by dt, rate at which heat is lost, I squared r. So take dt over here, integrate, you will get heat. That's what I have done over here. Cool. Now, what we need to do next, think about it. Just substitute the just substitute the value of current. Let's try and do this. So this will be nothing but integral. What is the value of I? It is 3 minus 12t. So I can take 3 outside, or rather, okay, take 3 minus 12t whole square r and dt from 0 to 1 by 4. Now what I'll do next, I'll take 3 common. R is also a constant, so 3 square is 9, so 9r, and I'll have 1 minus 4t whole square dt. This you can also write it as 9r, okay, and you can flip it, guys, it doesn't make a difference. So 4t minus 1 whole square dt from 0 to again 1 by 4, 0 to 1 by 4, standard. Now it's just a matter of integration. This is of the form ax plus b. So just integrate it and see what you will get. So it will be 9r. Integral of this will be 4t minus 1 whole raised to 3 divided by 3, and the coefficient of the variable, which is 4. So that 4 will also come. This is of ax plus b form. X raised to n integral is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So x is 4t minus 1 and the coefficient will come outside. And do not forget the limits, which is 0 and 1 by 4. So this will be 3r by 4, and just substitute 1 by 4 here first. So it will be 1 minus 1. That's the first thing. Okay, minus, put 0 over there. So 0 minus 1 is minus 1 cube. So this is going to be 0 minus minus plus. So it is going to be 3r by 4. That's the answer. Yep, that's option A. Clear. Very good, Bipasha Roy. Very good, Trimbak. Oh my god, you're a KVPX scholar. Good, good, good. Chalo. Chalo. Bahut hi badhiya. Uday also got it. Ishu also got it. Lohit also got it. Captain America. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Excellent. Everybody getting it till this point? Everybody clear? Josh is high? Come on, let me know. Yes. Let's see if you can get it. Okay, Akash on plus 28. Ankit says okay. Mudit got it. Yes. Let's go. to the next question coming up on your screen. The answer was A. Oops, what has happened? Okay, A, yes, it is. Next question. Okay, now there is a conductor and but basically it's a rod. It is placed in a it's placed in an electric field. Only one of the option is correct. This is easy one, you should be able to get it. One of the option is correct when this rod is placed, metallic rod, in some external field. Is the induced field from B to A? Is there free electron at B? Is the potential at A be more than B? Will the electric field outside not change because of the induced charge in the rod? Only one of them is correct. Come on, come on, come on, my warriors. Think about it. All right, all right, all right, all right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see, let's see. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Some of you are saying A, some of you are saying C. Let's see how many of you can get this. Captain America, what do you want me to reply? Let me know, then I'll reply to you. Okay, guys, the correct answer, I'll tell you what, is actually there is only one option which is correct, and that is option A. See, the reason for that is, first of all, when you have an external field, what will happen? The field will force the positive charges to go here, electrons will come over here. Now, because of that, inside the rod, there will be induced field from B to A. Correct. The induced field will be from B to A. That is correct. Free electrons will accumulate at B. That's wrong. Free electrons will actually accumulate at A. Next, potential of A will be more than at B. No, this is at high potential, this is at high voltage, this is at low voltage. You can see that. So at A, the potential will be in fact more, it will be in fact less. The electric field outside the rod will not change. No, it will change because these positive charges will also create some electric field. Understand that. So there will be some electric field because of these charges, positive and negative. So definitely there will be some field and it will change. It says it will not change, which is wrong. Okay, conceptual question, you should get it. This should probably take not more than 40 seconds in the actual examination center. Okay, next question coming up on your screen now. Okay, figure this out. There is a rectangular magnet suspended freely and it has some time period of oscillation. Now you break it into two halves, each having half of the original length, and one piece is made to oscillate in the same field. The period of new oscillation is T prime. Compare their time periods. Well, originally this was the magnet, north and south. Now you break it and you just have only this much part of the magnet. This is north and this is south. That means if the original magnet had a magnetic moment M, the new magnetic moment, because the length has been halved, you are cutting it, that will be M by 2. If the original length was L, this length is L by 2. Keep this in mind. If the mass before was small m, then this mass will be M by 2. So everything has changed because you are only taking half of the total magnet. Keep this in mind. Now, what's the formula for time period? Well, the formula for time period of a bar magnet in some external field is given by 2 pi under root moment of inertia divided by mb. This is standard result. You can easily get it by showing that the torque is proportional to mb into theta, or rather it is torque is mb theta. This becomes your constant of proportionality, like your spring constant and all of that. It's there. I have done this many times, you know, in my regular sessions as well. But anyways, this is the formula 2 pi under root I by mb. Now think, what is the formula for moment of inertia? The formula for moment of inertia is ml square. It's a rod. Think of it like a thin rectangular magnet. This thin rectangular magnet, can I not assume this like a rod? And it is pivoted at the center. So rod hinged at the center will have a moment of inertia of ml square by 12. ml square by 12. And this is m and this is b. Therefore, I'm going to get 2 pi L outside and I will have m by 12 capital M and B. Therefore, now similarly think what the new time period will be. T prime. T prime will be 2 pi, but instead of L it will be L by 2, and instead of M it will be M by 2, and instead of capital M it will be capital M by 2, and you will have B over here. Same magnetic field, so only magnetic moment has become half, mass has become half, length also has become half. Just take the division guys, you will get it now. So T prime divided by T, just do this, T prime divided by T. So what and all terms are there for T? L is there over here, and in the root what do we have? We have M over here along with T, and capital M will be on the top. Everything else will get cancelled. What and all will get cancelled? This 2 pi will get cancelled. Okay, this B and this B will get cancelled, all of that. And this 12 and this 12 will also get cancelled. Just ignore that. So that's what I will get. And yep. For T prime, what will I get? For T prime, I'll have L by 2 over here, and I will have M by 2 over here, and I will also have capital M by 2 below. So you can see everything gets cancelled, and I will be only left with 1 by 2. Just check this out. Only 1 by 2. Just check this out. So hence the correct answer should be B. Yep, it is B. A lot of you got D. Some of you said yeah, D, I guess. That is wrong. Yep. Some of you also said C. Thank you, music magicians. Bingo. Excelente. What a beautiful question. So concepts involved over here are the bar magnet divided into half, mass becomes half, length becomes half, magnetic moment becomes half. Use standard formula for time period, which is I by MB root 2 pi, and just think what will be the new time period in terms of the old length, old mass and old magnetic moment. Many terms will get cancelled. Divide it, you will get the answer. That's it. Very good. Chalo, let's get going to the next one. 1 by 2. Okay, beautiful question. There is an equation of that parabola given, that's the wire. Current is flowing in that wire, okay, as shown. I hope you can see that current, but let me just show that to you. This is how the current is flowing in that wire. Okay, so this is the current which is flowing in that wire, like that. So the question is, what is the force experienced by the wire which is placed in the magnetic field? Rajesh saying C, interesting. Very good, Fimbak. If you got 97, that's good, bacha. Okay, well, 97% I'll get 33k this time, or 2 will differ from the last. Dharmateja, it should be around 33k, but you know, things can vary depending on how many people actually attempt the test. So the percentile will probably become higher, you know, if very few people attempt it, and marks or difficulty remains the same. So you might think you have a good percentile, but rank wise it will be less. So that's why it depends on number of people attempting it and the difficulty of the paper. But by the previous attempts, my guess is it should more or less be the same. Okay, this is for mains, Tarapti Bacha. This is mains. What is the target? The target is to score about 200. If we have to score about 200, should I give you easy questions or difficult questions or medium questions? Tell me in the chat box. If you want to score about 200, okay, should you solve only easy questions? With easy questions, can you get about 200? The answer is no. Okay, you will barely reach 150 or 170 maybe. But if you want to cross 200, you have to do difficult plus the medium questions. Only then you can do that. Yes, medium is also required. With medium, you will reach 200 or around 200 little bit. But only with difficult questions, you will be able to reach much more than 200. With medium, you will just cross 200, no doubt. Yep. Okay, let's solve this. When you have a curved wire, over here, you can always replace that curved wire with a straight wire. The force acting on both of them will be the same. Now, what is this point? Well, use the equation of the parabola. What is the equation of the parabola? 2x minus x square. So, at this particular point A, y is 0. So, at point A, y is 0. Just use that. So 2x is equal to x square. So either x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2. So hence this point is x is equal to 2 meters. So the length over here, which is effective length, will be also 2 meters. Now the force is I, L effective into B. So I into 2 into B. So basically 2BI, that's either this or this. Obviously these two options are eliminated. Now whether it is up or down, use your right hand rule. Current is there, magnetic field is inside. I, L cross B, that will be upwards. So hence this should be the correct answer. Very good, excellent thing. Let's get going to the next one coming up on your screen. So length cross B. So length is right side, magnetic field is inside. So thumb will come up. So that's how you get it. Cool, let's get moving. Option A was correct. Yeah, you can see that. Now this is a beautiful question. Very few people will get it. This will decide whether you are in the top 99.5 plus or below 99.5. So this is going to be a decider question. Observe the question carefully. There is a mass which slides down, and by the time it slides down, this wedge will also move behind, and this wedge obtains a velocity of v, and this mass hits the ground, and once it hits the ground, it rebounds elastically and does a projectile. So find the maximum height of the projectile. What a brilliant question this is. What a brilliant question this is. Let's try and do this. First, let's try to think. Yeah, where is my pen? All right. So just imagine, by the time this mass comes down, the wedge would have obtained some velocity, let's say v. This mass has come down like this. This mass will have a velocity, let's say u, but this u is with respect to the wedge. With respect to the wedge. Because the mass will slide along the incline. It will slide along the incline. If you are on the wedge, you will see it going like that. But if you are outside, the wedge will also drag it. So the path of the ball itself will be different. So I don't want to do that. So first let's think, when the ball comes over here, the velocity will be over here. Okay, so this is the ball. Okay, now that is u. This u will have obviously two components, one here and one here. What are these two components? Obviously cos 45, sin 45. There is no brainer because this is 45. So this is u by root 2 and this is also u by root 2. These are the components of this velocity. So in a way you can also, get rid of this velocity if you would love to. Okay, cool. That was u. Now here is the thing. Just ignore the vertical or the resultant. Just look at the horizontal. I feel when this mass comes down, the momentum in the horizontal direction should be conserved for this entire system. Why? Think about it. The total momentum in x is conserved. Why is it conserved? Since there is no force in the x direction. So this mass on this wedge is exerting a force, but that's internal, but this surface is smooth, so the total momentum should be, conserved in the x direction. What was the initial momentum, by the way? It was at rest. This was at rest, so it was 0. It's like you're standing, you shoot a bullet, so you recoil behind, the bullet goes there, the total momentum will be 0. This momentum and this momentum cancels off, so it's conserved and is 0. Keep this in mind. So the momentum of the wedge, what is the momentum of the wedge? mv minus the momentum of this ball, which is m, but only the horizontal component, but there is a catch. But still there is a catch. This velocity is with respect to the wedge, not with respect to the ground. Look at this. This is with respect to the wedge, not with respect to the ground. So when you are sitting on the ground and writing these equations, think this way. With respect to the wedge, this ball has u by root 2. It has u by root 2. This wedge itself is moving with v. So what is the actual velocity of this guy? If I am the wedge, I see this ball going like that. I myself am moving with v. If I move with v and the ball moves with u by root 2 with respect to me for the ground frame, how much will it move? Think about it. How much will it move? Think about it. Think. How much will it move? How much will it move? Will it move u by root 2 minus v or v minus u by root 2? Think about it. If the wedge has moved, this is the wedge. If the wedge moves by v, okay, the ball with respect to me has moved by u by root 2. So think, if I move v, with respect to me it has moved u by root 2. For ground frame, it has moved u by root 2 minus v. U by root 2, not plus, minus. These are not with respect to the same frame. Guys, if somebody has told you, I know a lot of teachers do that, a lot of channels do that. Opposite speeds, add. Same directions, subtract. Guys, that is nonsense. If somebody has told you that, please ignore. It's not like that. Opposite speeds will add. Opposite speed add when they are with respect to the same frame of reference. Here, the ball speed is with respect to wedge, wedge speed is with respect to ground. How will you add? It has to subtract. Yes, be careful. Be careful. So it will be nothing but u by root 2 minus v. Keep this in mind. It is minus. Think this way. Okay, if you still don't get it, think this way. Imagine the wedge moves by 2 meters. Imagine. And for the wedge, the ball moves 5 meters. For the wedge. So how much has the ball moved? It has moved 3 meters, right? 5 minus 2. That's it. As simple as that. Okay, so keep it simple. So remember, do not remember such things. The opposite directions add, same directions subtract. Well, that's only true if you're measuring from the same reference frame. Cool. Next up, over here, this sum should be 0. Now do the math and you're going to get mv plus mv minus mu by root 2 is equal to 0. M goes and you will have 2v is equal to u by root 2. So therefore u is equal to 2 root 2 into v. Okay, so u is nothing but 2 root 2 into v. So I've just got this. This is 2 root 2 v. I don't think I need this anymore. I'm just going to erase this. Okay, now here is the thing. See, once I get this velocity, u is 2 root 2v, I will get the vertical component and the horizontal component. The reason why I'm doing that is because after it rebounds, the only velocity which will give me the maximum height will be the vertical component. So basically just worry about u by root 2 because only the maximum height can be obtained just by the vertical component. Everybody agrees with that? So what's the vertical velocity? The vertical velocity is going to be u by root 2, but u itself is 2 root 2v. So divided by root 2, which is 2v. Everybody getting it? Let me know if you guys have understood this point till here. Okay, now it's just a matter of writing maximum height. So maximum height is vertical velocity square by 2g. That's standard formula. So that's 2v square by 2g, which is nothing but 2v square by g, which is option A. That's it. What a brilliant question. This is the topper question. This is the topper question. So if you want to get below 1000 rank in JEE Mains, you should be able to do this. Below 1000 or basically, you know, or below 2000 rank. So somewhere above, much above 99.5. Only then, yes, aim for this question. What a brilliant question. Bipasha, you can take the replay, watch the replay after the session is over. Yes, that's correct. A. No, Prithvi, I didn't make a mistake. 2 square. Arey Prithvi, I didn't make a mistake, bacha. You guys forgot. So 2v square by 2g is 2v square by g. What happened to you? 2 square is nothing but 4 and this is 2. This will cancel. This will be 2 only. I did not make a mistake. It is clear only. It is fine. Okay. Rajesh, it is fine. Okay. You guys forgot to square it. Okay. So it is clear. It is fine. Okay. Let's get going to the next one. Okay. So next question, in a series LCR circuit, for a particular value of LCR, power supplied by the source P is P at resonance. If the value of inductance is half, then the new power at the new resonance will be. Come on, let's see how many of you can get this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Nichal saying B, interesting. Think about it, think about it, think about it. Think about it. Okay, somebody saying C, somebody saying D, somebody saying B. Initially it was at resonance, finally also it is at resonance. Remember, simply put, at resonance, the power consumed by the circuit is just I squared R. That's it, at resonance. There is no cos phi and all of that. Or if you want to write it, you can also write it as VRMS square I, or VRMS IRMS, cos phi, which is the same as I squared R. Remember, R won't change. It's the same thing. Only L is changed. Where is it? The inductance is half. Nothing will affect over here, nor will the current change. So the power will be same. It will not be affected. So option D. Option D. No change at all. Yep, it will not change. Even current won't change. Why will current change? It is still at resonance. The effective Z, remember Z will be equal to R only. So current is voltage by Z. So the current will be E by R. So even the current will be same. Even the current will be same. Because both the situations are at resonance and resistance of the circuit is same. So hence the answer is D. Very good. Yes, the session PDF will be available later on. Yep, after a day probably. Next question coming up on your screen on radioactivity. Plus 35 says Utunga. Amazing go. Amazing go. Amazing go. Let's see if you can get this question coming up on your screen now. So there are two reactions, R to P and with the alpha particle with some decay constant, S to Q with a beta particle and some decay constant. Initially the ratio is 2:1. What is the ratio after 3 half-lives of R? Okay, so most likely I have to just go with the equation, nothing else. So let's try this out. So number of molecules of R upon number of molecules of S will be, just write independent equations. This will be initial molecules of R, nr naught, into e to the power minus lambda r into t. Here it will be number of initial molecules of S into e to the power minus lambda s t. This value nr naught by ns naught is given. Initial, starting, it's mentioned at starting the ratio is 2:1 for R and S. So this will be 2:1. Great. So this will be, take this guy on the top, so it will be lambda s minus lambda r into t. Fair enough? Great. Now this will be 2 into e to the power. Lambda s and lambda r both are given. So that will be 3 minus 4.5. Okay, I'll take 10 to the power minus 3 as a common value. Okay, into t. This t is given to be 3 times because it's mentioned over there. That is the ratio after 3 half-lives. 3 half-lives. So this time is 3 half-lives of R. What is the value for lambda? It is 4.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. What is the half-life formula? Half-life formula is log of 2 divided by the decay constant, which is 4.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Great. So what am I going to get? 2 into e to the power 3 minus 4.5 minus 1.5 minus 1.5, 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3 cancelled. So this is minus 1.5 into 3 divided by 4.5 into ln2. Interesting. Now you can see clearly 1.5 into 3 is 4.5. So numerator and denominator cancels. So e raised to minus ln2, this can be just written down as 2 into e to the power ln 1 by 2. This is nothing but, this is a standard logarithmic form. So it will be 2 into 1 by 2. Okay, so that's nothing but 1. So 1:1 is the answer. What an interesting question. Yes, very good. A lot of you have got the answer. I can see that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So the idea was to start with your standard formula, which is the exponential decay. The number of atoms at any given instant is initial number of atoms, e raised to minus lambda t. Just substitute, use the logarithmic formula for, the exponential decay. Everything will get sorted out. Excellent. Let's get moving to the next one coming up on your screen. Okay, yes, the correct answer is C. Okay, let's see how many of you can get this. Beautiful question. Very good, Vindhyashri, you got +4. Come on, my warriors. Okay. Yo. Guys, those of you are joining in late, earlier, Wassim Sir has taken the chemistry class. After some time, Shimon Sir is going to take, the maths class. So right now, the physics session, mock test going on. In case you have missed it, don't worry, you can watch the replay later on. For now, attend the live class. And if you have forgotten to smash the like button, please do that right now. Okay. So, a hollow conducting sphere of inner radius r and outer radius 2r is given, and the charge is on the outer sphere. So let's see. Tulsi, your minion warriors. Okay, cool. Yeah, minions who are going to fight it out. So your minion warriors. All right. Come on. A lot of you are saying A. Interesting. Let's see how many of you can do this. This will decide whether your percentile will be above 90 or not. 95 or not. If you are above 95, yeah, probably you should be able to do it. I'm not saying if you do not get this, you will not get it. But usually a student getting above 95 should be able to do this. Let's see. These are conducting shells. Hollow conducting sphere of linear charge of inner radius r, outer radius 2r are shown. Then what about the potentials? Okay, A and B, everyone sure? Dhamaka kiya jaye, and dhamaka is D. Oops. What just happened? See this, most of you are wrong. Just remember, this is a hollow conducting sphere. This is the conducting part. Okay, this entire thing is conducting. Remember, the charges will be only on the outer periphery. In fact, everywhere inside, please remember this, the field inside everywhere is 0. If field is 0, then the potential difference is 0. That means for all points V is same. Be it this doesn't matter. Everywhere the field is 0, hence A, B, C and O are all at the same potential. Okay, Preeti Verma was right. Okay, good. So, what an amazing question. Yes, everybody got laddu or laddu. Either the question is laddu or you get a laddu. So, wow, interesting. Okay, cool. So that's how you need to be careful in the JEE Mains examination. You will know it. Everybody knows. In a conductor, the potential is same, field is 0, charges are on the outer periphery. Everybody knows. But you have to apply it now. You have to think. So solve more problems. That's why I told you to join the crash course to solve all these kind of questions and get ready and prepared for the JEE examination. Only when you are prepared, you have seen these kind of questions, you will not get surprised and not do mistakes in the final exam. Just like when you see the same question in the JEE Mains, 100%, unless you are going to do some really stupid thing, so you have to get this. Okay, so there are two springs, there is a rod and you turn it, leave it, it oscillates. Find the frequency of oscillation. Yeah, let's see how many of you can do this question. Beautiful question coming up on your screen. So what we need to do? First of all, if you turn this, by a small angle, let's say I show it like this, I turned it, okay, and let's say I turn it by an angle theta. Understand there will be some small extension of the spring. That extension will be the radius of this arc. What will be the radius? It will be length by 2 into theta. So it will be L by 2 into theta. Think about it. This is a small arc. This is the arc. This radius is L by 2. This is theta. Because if this is theta, even this is theta. Keep this in mind. So this arc length will be radius into theta. That's it. Why do I need it? Because there will be a spring force, and that spring force will be this way, and that will be K multiplied by extension. K multiplied by extension. So it is just going to be nothing but K L theta by 2. So that's the spring force. Now not just over there, even here there will be a spring force of the same magnitude, which is K L by 2 into theta. Now think about it and tell me, Saket Reddy, don't spam or else you will get blocked. Yeah, you will get blocked by the admin. Be careful. Okay, some of you are saying B, some of you are saying D. There is a very interesting catch. Will these two forces act like a couple and create a torque? Yes. About this point, don't you see there will be a torque which will be created? So the restoring torque will be 2 into. Why 2 into? Each force will create the same torque. So you just find a torque because of any one force. That's it. Yep. Great. Now, what is the torque because of any one force? This distance, think about it. If this is L, L by 2, L by 2, L by 2, L by 2. So R into F. R is L by 2 into F, spring force. This is the torque due to any one spring force. Any one spring force. That's what it is. 2 gets cancelled. So I'll be getting L into Fs. Fs is nothing but K L theta divided by 2. So this will be K L square by 2 into theta. Now the moment I see that the torque is of this form, immediately it should click that this whole thing is your constant of proportionality. Like F is Kx, torque is some constant into theta. Hence this constant will come over here in the formula for time period. 2 pi under root moment of inertia instead of mass, and this constant over here instead of k. So 2 pi under root m by k instead moment of inertia by that constant which comes in the torque equation. Now what you need to do next, just substitute the values. So the time period will be 2 pi under root. What's the moment of inertia of the rod? It is nothing but ml square by 12. Standard. It's hinged at the center, ml square by 12. Constant, it is k l square by 2. So this will be 2 pi under root 12 to 6. So m by 6k. That's the time period. But frequency is 1 by time period. So that's nothing but 1 by 2 pi. Invert it. 6k by m. So is there 6k by m somewhere and 2 pi below? Yes, it is. Option D. What a brilliant question based on geometry, Newton's laws, torque, that is rotation, SHM and basic algebra. Beautiful question. Yes, I remember it is B. That Vardhan, that is wrong. Probably the data given would be something else, or probably it was just one spring and one rod, or maybe the rod was attached to the spring at some other point, or maybe the spring constants would be different. This is the answer. This is correct. Yes. Yep. This will come in the tough category. Yes, this will be for the topper. This is for the topper, basically for 99 percentile plus. If you want to be 99 percentile range, it's not very difficult, it is doable. Okay, this is medium or even average category, I would say. This you should be able to do. Medium category question. Last question for today, and after this Shimon Sir is going to come. Okay. Yes, Shilpi, I have a big surprise for all of you in the days to come. Not just, we are going to conduct the JEE advanced classes on this channel. So stay tuned immediately after the JEE Mains exam is over. Okay. The whole reason why we did not start it till now is because I want to make sure you get a guaranteed seat in NIT, IIIT or other such government colleges, and then we can focus on advanced. There is no point putting your feet on 2 different steps where you're going to probably sink. It's not good. Okay. Yes, you are eligible, Riz. 91 percentile is not that great. You need to be about 96, 97 at least. Okay. Cool. Okay, come on my warriors, think about it. What are the correct wavefronts? Now, I'll tell you how to do this question. Let me just draw this lens so that you understand what exactly will happen. Okay, this is the lens. Let's say this is the focal point. I will continue the principal axis. And let's say this is the plane wavefront. This is the plane wavefront like this. These are the plane wavefront which are traveling. Based on Huygens principle and ray optics, observe this. First of all, we all know the rays of light will travel parallel for a plane wavefront. Remember, rays of light are always perpendicular to the wavefront, and the parallel rays will always meet at the focus. They will always meet at the focus. This is how the rays of light will travel. Okay. Now just draw the shape of the wavefront after this. This plane, remember, there will be many such rays like this. So after this, shouldn't it become like that? And after this, shouldn't it become like this? So there are only two options, I think, which match. Before the focus, it should be this way, and after the focus, it should be that way. This is clearly wrong. Before the focus, check this out, it is not like that, it is like this. This is obviously wrong. And over here, after the focus, it is not like that, it is like this. So obviously this is also wrong. So 1 and 4 only. 1 and 4 only. Elvin, you have to clear JEE Mains, you have to be in under a certain percentile. The final list will be out very soon. Usually it is 90 to 91 percentile. When you are above that, you are eligible for writing advanced. Does not mean you will get IIT. It just means you are eligible. Now out of this, again, almost like 1 lakh plus people will compete against each other. And then if you are in the top, probably 3,000-4,000, then you'll get a good IIT. Else you have to again compromise and probably secure a seat in some random IIT and a random branch. Okay, so that's what it is. What a beautiful question. 1 and 4 are true. So guys, if you still want to give more tests, there is a link in the description box, and please join the test series. Even in the last few days, even if you attempt more 3 to 4 tests and you get few questions, because we have consistently shown improvement from the first to the third attempt, and it's all because of the revision, the test series, obviously the lectures. If you want those lectures also, you can still join it. The crash course is for a barely, hardly some 60% off, so you'll get it for 4,000 rupees. And the test series is available for only 800 rupees. So that's it from my side. Thank you guys very much. Tomorrow, what time I'll be seeing you? We all will be in fact coming on this channel in the Sure Shot 60 session in the afternoon. Do not miss that. A lot of questions will come from here, similar type as well as Sure Shot 60. That's our hallmark. That's our trademark series in a way, you can say. We started Sure Shot 60 on YouTube and we killed it when so many questions were similar from Sure Shot 60 or mock tests and all of that. It will just give you confidence. I'm not saying it will come, but it will give you confidence. Okay, so that's it from my side. You will see Shimon Sir next. Have a great time. Hasta la vista.
Hello. Guys, can you hear me? Am I visible and audible to everybody? Yup. Hello, my dear boys and my dear girls. I hope all of you are doing well. And I hope all of you are excited for the mock test discussion. Did you all have fun with Shreyas Sir and Wassim Sir? Did you guys learn a good deal of information? Hello, Nichal, Farhan. Welcome. Shruti is back. Nice to have you here, Shruti. Jahir Hussain, welcome. Udaya, Mandala Krishna, Jayadeep, Harishma. Very good. Bharadwaj, hi Bharadwaj. Nice to see you, man. Shruti, Murli Krishna, Dharmadurai. Great. Vishesh, very good Vishesh. That is good news. So you'll have more competition. So guys, let's continue with the mock test. So this is the last subject for today, which is mathematics. I'm sure you had some amazing time with Wassim Sir, started the session, chemistry, and then you had Shreyas Sir. Just now he completed the physics portion. Now it will be me, Shimon Sir, who will be continuing with the maths part. So people, with that, let's get started. Are you all ready? So my dear boys and girls, my name is Shimon Joseph. I teach mathematics at Vedantu. So if you want to know my background, my college, I did my undergraduate studies in BTech IIT Madras, and then when I was like you guys, I wrote KVPY, I cleared it, I wrote JEE Mains, and I was one of the state toppers in Tamil Nadu. So that is my background. I'm going to help you guys master your JEE Mains exam in a short while. Okay, in the last 2-3 days we are going to push you so that your percentile can improve. Okay, hello Vishnu, Satan, no problem man, you have mathematics. So after this you can watch the replay, and very happy birthday Harishma. Like I told you yesterday, we are wishing you on your birthday. So have a great day, and I hope you have a successful year ahead. Fantastic. So people, with that, let's get started. This is JEE Enthuse, the channel which you are currently watching. This is the Vedantu channel for JEE in English. So if you guys do like our lectures, if you enjoy it, make sure you subscribe, share the video with your friends, and do like it so that we teachers are encouraged. So are you all ready? Can you all give me a thumbs up? Can you all give me a fire in the chat? Lot of excitement because this session is going to be fire. It is going to be lit. So let's make it lit, guys. So you guys can make it lit by sending in some fire, by sending in some forest fires in the chat. Southern. Okay, great. It's very, very interesting, man. Unique name. Fantastic. So with that, people, with the same energy, let's begin. The very first question for you all is right on your screen. Come on, people. Everybody, try to solve it. I want all of you guys to do it. Please go for it, my dear boys and my dear girls. I want maximum participation. Let's see if you guys can all crack this question. Let's see if you guys can crack this question. I want you to find the set of values of theta which satisfies this inequality where your theta belongs to 0 to 2 pi. Very simple equation I have given you. Try to solve it. Hello Sadia Sabah. Nice to see you, Sadia. Welcome. Very glad to have you here. Tada, yes, you might get into some NIT, but if you want a good branch, a top NIT, please increase your percentile. Got it? If the screen is blurred, please refresh your screen and try to watch it at a higher resolution. And check your internet speed. All that matters. Kaushal, we'll check it, Kaushal. Brilliant. Elvin, hello Elvin. Nice to see you. Dharma Durai, thank you so much. I am so happy you are enjoying our sessions. Yes, Anjana Devi, you can definitely get it. But again, you may not get into top NITs like NIT Trichy, NIT Varangal. Maybe not the top branches, but you will get some good NIT. Do not worry about it. Okay, Shruti, fantastic Shruti. We will check it. So guys, I'm going to solve this question and I'm going to help you find out what is the right answer. So please listen carefully. Are you guys ready? Everybody? Fantastic. Data science. Suyash, it's a good course. It's an up and coming field. So definitely you can go for it, Suyash, if that is your best choice. So let's solve it, guys. So how do you factorize this? Did you all factorize it? Can you guys help me with that? So how do you factorize this? Can you all please do that? So if you factorize it, you will get 2 sin theta minus 1 into sin theta minus 2, and that is greater than 0. Is that correct, people? Did you all like it? Is this the way it is factorized? Is this the way it is factorized? Are you all happy with it? Chellappa Subramanian, yes, we will check it. Aishwarya, fantastic. Definitely. Ebenezer, Raju, JEE Mains 2021 will get over by September, man. So next we'll have JEE Mains 2022. So next year, definitely we'll have, don't worry. Got it? Heshwita says B. Heshwita, I think you are right. Because people, I think option B is the right answer, not A. So please listen carefully. Either option A or B is correct. So I will solve it for you. Please listen carefully, guys. Okay. So people, what do we have here? We have 2 sin theta minus 1 into sin theta minus 2. Guys, this is always negative. Are you all happy with that? Are you all happy with that? This is always negative. So can I say this is always negative? So that should be positive. So the product of this into this is positive. That means this should be negative. So that means 2 sin theta minus 1 should be less than 0. That means sin theta should be lesser than 1 by 2. So draw the graph of sin x. So if you draw the graph of sin x between 0 to, we have to draw it until 2 pi, right? So 0, pi and 2 pi. Now 1 by 2 will be here. So 1 by 2 will intersect at pi by 6 and 1 by 2 will intersect at 5 pi by 6. So we want our sin theta to be lesser than that. So if sin theta is less than that, that means it is 0 to pi by 6. So 0 close to pi by 6 is the answer, and 5 pi by 6 up to 2 pi. So 5 pi by 6 up to 2 pi, this is open. So that is your answer. I hope you all liked it. So 0 should have been closed, but anyway 0 is not included. So option A is correct because 0 here is not included. Can you see that? So theta cannot take the value 0. Therefore it is open interval. So that is why option A is correct. I hope you liked it. So Heshwita, be careful with the brackets. Be careful with the brackets. Are you all happy? Ishu, very good. Science Priya, Shruti, Heshwita, music stories. Shruti, you are absolutely right, Shruti. Fantastic job. You are absolutely right, Shruti. Fantastic job. Keep it up. So people, if all of you are cool with it, if you all liked it, then we shall move forward to the next question. Are you all ready? Hello, Harshavardhan. Nice to see you. Ranjit, very good. Yes, Praveen. Definitely Praveen. Neha Singh, you are good. Neil Tyson, very good, Neil. Nichal, no problem, Nichal. We will catch up in the next few questions. Sarthak, brilliant. So with that, people, let's go to the next question which I have for you right on your screen. Please try to solve it, guys. So this is from the chapter Limits and it's a fantastic question. Very good. Vishesh is wishing all the seniors all the best. Thank you, Vishesh. Fantastic. Hello, Neha. Vijay Sima Reddy. Welcome, Vijay. Aditya, welcome, Aditya. Nice to have you here in our channel. Great. Samir, very good, Samir. Brilliant. Madhusudan, please do not spam. I will take your doubts at the end of the class. Okay. Very good, Shiva. Vishal, fantastic. So let's check it whether you guys are getting it or not. Whether you are getting it or not, we will check it. Do not worry, guys. Okay. Anmol, welcome, Anmol. So people, how do you solve this question? Everybody says option B, and guys, you are perfectly right. Vishal, fantastic, Vishal, you are right because option B is the correct answer. Who is that? We have Shashank, we have Sai Ram Swarup, very good Sai Ram. Rohit is also correct. Fantastic, Rohit. Jahir, Tanishk Garg, very good. Priya, Sharat, Shruti, Ranjit, you guys are brilliant. Bindu, yes Bindu, we will try to solve it. So guys, how do we solve it? Everybody please listen to me carefully. So can I write f of x as, I will take e to the power x common. So I'll get ln of e to the power x into, I'll get 1 plus x square by e to the power x. Okay, divided by, in the denominator, I'll take ln of e to the power 2x common. So if I do that, I'll get 1 plus x power 4 by e to the power 2x. How many of you understood that? How many of you understood that? Are you all happy? Now use log properties. So if I use log properties, I can split this product into sum. So I'll get ln of e to the power x plus ln of 1 plus x square by e to the power x divided by, I'll have what? ln of e to the power 2x plus ln of 1 plus x power 4 by e to the power 2x. Now people, this is nothing but x and this is nothing but 2x. I hope all of you are aware of it. Now divide numerator and denominator by x. Now the next step is divide your numerator and denominator by x. Manohar Reddy, please tell me what is your doubt. Fantastic. Very good, Harishma. Fantastic. Great. Hari Kiran, why not Hari Kiran? You will definitely be able to crack it. Very good, very good. Riz, you are right, Riz. Golden music, fantastic. Lakshmi Narayana, you are brilliant. So you'll have 1 by 2. Then you'll have what? In the numerator, you'll have 1 by x times of ln of 1 plus x square by e to the power x. Because I divided numerator by x and denominator by x. Are you all happy? So I hope you guys are all able to follow whatever I have done so far. Now I will put limit x tending to infinity, right? Your x is tending to infinity. It is not n, it is x. So if x tends to infinity, then we'll have 1 by infinity, which will be 0, and you'll have 1 plus x square by e power x. Now guys, when x tends to infinity, what does x square by e power x tend to? When x tends to infinity, this tends to 0. How many of you can visualize that? Why, sir? Because x square, the rate of growth is lesser as compared to the rate of growth of e power x. E power x is exponential. It will go very high, very fast. But x square is a polynomial. It will grow not that fast as compared to e power x. So that is why it is 0. So this is 0. Similarly, this is also 0. So you'll have ln of 1. ln of 1 is nothing but 0. So 0 into 0 is 0. Similarly, here also you'll have 0 into 0, which is 0. So the answer is 1 plus 0 by 2 plus 0, 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is my answer. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give me a yo. Yes, Hari Kiran. Absolutely, Hari Kiran. Why not? You can get All India rank 1 also, Hari Kiran. If you work really hard, if you plan it out properly, if you put your best effort, then nothing is impossible. Nobody can stop you because you guys are smart and I know you are capable of getting it. Akash, yes Akash, it is a good place to study, but again, compare with what you have. Google it, check out the placements, check your facilities. You have to do research, Akash. Don't depend on YouTube teachers. Don't ask, sir, is this good? Is this bad? Can I go for this? Can I go for that? Don't ask your teachers. Rather, you do your research. It's your life. So please do research from YouTube and then decide. That is the best way to go about it. Is that clear? So 3KO edit says, can I use L'Hopital? Yes, you can use L'Hopital also. You can use it, but it will be lengthy. Hello, gameplay. I'm doing very good. Very good. Yes, Riz, 91 percentile is amazing. But like I told you, if you want top NITs, you need to increase it. Okay. So people, here we go to the next question. Please try to solve it. I want maximum participation. Very good. Tyson, all the very best, man. Southern, thank you so much. Thank you so much for wishing all your seniors. You are so sweet. Very good. I have no idea, Yuvraj. What is that college, man? Where is it from? I have no idea. Nichal, yes Nichal, you can do that, but it will be very lengthy. Very good, very good. Harishma has understood it. Very good, fantastic. Nathani, welcome man, nice to see you. Manohar Reddy, welcome Manohar. I am so happy you could make it to the session. Fantastic. Venkata Subba Reddy, nice to meet you Venkat. Glad to have you here. So people, are you all done? Rohit, welcome Rohit. I hope you understood the previous question. If you did not get it, please pull the video back and try to watch it again because it's the mock test, right? We have to complete all the questions. I don't want to take too much of your time because you guys are preparing. Day after tomorrow, you have your exam. So I don't want to eat your time. We will do it fatafat very fast. Then you guys can go and continue your preparation. Revise chemistry, revise your organic. All these are very important. Please do that, my dear boys and girls. Okay? Great, great, great. I have no idea, Jahir Hussain. It's a very good college. So Yuvraj, it seems it's a very, very good college. So please go for it. So guys, how do you solve this question? Can you tell me what is the order? Manohar Reddy, what is your doubt? Please tell me what is your doubt. I will help you. So guys, what is order of this equation? Very easy answer. Oh, people have already answered the question itself. You guys are brilliant, man. You guys are brilliant. Clay Tsunami, no. That is not correct. Anirudh, it is not right. The answer is option C, 1,3. See, Anirudh, I told you now, the order is given by the number of arbitrary constants. See, always remember, order of a differential equation is equal to the number of arbitrary constants. The number of arbitrary constants. So that is what I tried to find out. So here in this equation, C is the only arbitrary constant. So the order will be equal to 1 only. Are you all clear? This is how you do it. Now I have to eliminate C. So I will differentiate. So I'll get 2y dy by dx is equal to, I'll get what? I'll get 2c and then plus, that's a constant that will cancel away. So I'll have what? Y dy by dx is equal to what? Y dy by dx is equal to c. So I got the value of c. Now I can plug it back inside. So I'll get y square is equal to y dy by dx into x plus root of twice of this plus root of y dy by dx. So now you guys can open it and you can solve it. It's a very simple one. So y square equal to 2yx dy by dx. Then you'll have what? Then you'll have plus 2y to the power 3 by 2 into dy by dx to the power 3 by 2. So I need to square this because differential equation means you cannot have power as 3 by 2. So you need to square the entire expression. So when you square it, the degree will be 3 because the highest power of the highest order is 3. So what I'll do is I'll take it to the left hand side and I will square it. Then I will get the degree to be 3. I hope you're all clear. So I'll have y square minus 2xy dy by dx whole square is equal to, what do we have? We'll have 4y cube into dy by dx whole power 3. So what is the degree? The degree is equal to 3 because this, the highest power of dy by dx will be 2, but here dy by dx highest power is 3. So the answer is 3. So degree is 3, order is 1. So that is how you do it. Did you all like it? Did you all like it? Everybody? Fantastic. So people, I hope all of you enjoyed this question. Please make sure you are writing this down neatly. Such good properties are very important. They will help you a lot in your exam. Hello Rajalakshmi, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Very good Sarthak, Sudhir, Elvin. Is BARC a good course? Riz, yes, absolutely. If that is your passion, then why are you stopping? You can go for it. Sadan, fantastic Sadan. All the best, keep working hard. So with that people, let's move forward. Ishita, fantastic. Sudhir, Manohar, please tell me what is your doubt, Manohar. Ebenezer, you have to practice, get better at these questions. They are important. Okay, Naveen, welcome Naveen. We are so happy to have you here. Brilliant. You have finally decided to come to this channel. Now, I'm sure there is no turning back. You will have a fantastic journey with us. So people, with that, let me move forward to the next question. This is a legendary question. It is a legendary question. How many legends are there? Do you guys love tough questions? Do you guys love tough questions? So some people might be interested to get into 97, 98, 99 percentile. So for those people, this question is next level. This question will be very, very good. Manohar Reddy, my dear boy, very simple. Just pull the video back. You can watch it how many ever times you want. So please do that because I know Manohar, you guys are smart. You guys are brilliant. If you watch it again slowly once or twice, you will be able to grasp it, Manohar. So please try to do that. Okay. Very good. So Harishma, home alone birthday. Great, great, great. Because of COVID, I guess. No problem, Harishma. Still, you are having fun with YouTube, learning maths. What more can anybody ask for? Isn't it? So people, everybody try to solve it. Gayatri, yes Gayatri. NDA this year is open for girls also, I think. NDA this year is open for girls also. So please go and write it out. Badri, thank you so much. Welcome, man. So guys, all of you try to solve it. Everybody listen carefully. This is an OP question. Chandani Kumari, don't worry. All the very best, Chandani. Do well. Tomorrow, 25th Chandani. Tomorrow there is no exam. Day after tomorrow. I think you are so scared that you forgot when is your exam. So Chandani, JEE Mains is starting day after tomorrow. Let me remind you. Okay. So one day you have to be free. So don't worry. Don't freak out. Got it? So let me show you how to solve it, people. Listen carefully. Everybody, let's go for it. Come on, boys and girls. Great. Exactly, Chandani. So you have one more day. Do not worry. We are here. JEE Enthuse is here for you. So guys, f of f inverse of x equal to x. Everybody knows that? Everybody knows that? Yes. So now can I say f dash of f inverse of x is into f inverse derivative of x is equal to 1. So can I say f inverse derivative of x is equal to, what will I have? Can you guys help me with that? Everybody please let me know, my dear boys and girls. What do we have here? F inverse derivative of x is equal to 1 by f dash of f inverse of x. Is that correct? But what do we want? We want f inverse of 2, right? We want f inverse of 2. So is that right, people? Are you all happy with that? We want F inverse of 2. Is that correct? So if you want F inverse of 2, I need to write it in the other way, guys. I need to write it in the other way. So let me write it in the other way. We'll have F inverse of f of x is equal to x. So if I differentiate now, I'll have what? F inverse derivative of f of x into f dash of x equal to 1. So now I gave you the two formats, right? So you guys think about it and tell me what is the format that I will have to use. What will be the format that I will have to use? Please think about it and tell me, my dear boys and girls, whether I should use the left side or whether I should use the right side. Everybody please try it out, guys. I want all of you to participate. This is such a good question. This is such a good question. I hope you're all aware of these formulas. I hope you're all aware of these formulas. Are you guys aware of this one? Did you guys know this before? Great. So now people, let me put 0 over here. So let's put x equal to 0 here. So if I put x equal to 0, e to the power minus 0 is 1. F of 0 is equal to 2 plus, you will have integral 0 to 0. Integral of 0 to 0 of anything is 0 only. So this term will become under. So I'll get f of 0 equal to 2. So guys, we know if f of 0 is 2, then f inverse of 2 is equal to 0. But here they ask f inverse of 2. It's a typing mistake. You need to find f inverse derivative. So you need to find f inverse derivative. It is not f inverse 2 because f inverse 2 is 0. We know it, but none of the options are 0. So it is f inverse derivative. That is a small typing mistake. So I need to find f inverse derivative of 2. So I'll put x as 2. I'll put x as 2. So if I put x as 2, what will I get? I will get f inverse derivative of 2 is equal to 1 by f dash of f inverse of 2. What is f inverse of 2? F inverse of 2 is 0. So I need f dash of 0. So if I need f dash of 0, how do I get it? Can you all differentiate that? If I need f dash of 0, I need to differentiate this by using Newton-Leibniz formula. That's all you have to do. So guys, the conclusion is f inverse derivative of 2 is nothing but 1 by f dash of 0. So let's differentiate this. So if I differentiate this, it will be e to the power minus x into f of x minus f dash of x minus f of x. Is that right? And that will be equal to derivative of 2 is 0. Derivative of this will be root of x power 4 plus 1. Now I need to put in the place of x 0 because I want f dash of 0. So x, if it is 0, it will be 1 into f dash of 0 minus f of 0 is equal to root of 0 plus 1, 1. Now what is f of 0? F of 0 is 2, right? F of 0 is 2. So f dash of 0 minus 2 equal to 1. So what is f dash of 0? F dash of 0 is 3. So if f dash of 0 is 3, then the derivative is 1 by 3. Was it mind-blowingly good? Was it mind-blowingly good? Next level. This is what we call as next level. Did you guys enjoy it, my dear boys and girls? Are you all happy? Surya Lakshmi, don't get scared of easy questions. Not always easy questions will come. Sometimes you have to solve. So please be ready. Please be ready and prepared to tackle it. So you need to develop that mental strength to handle big questions. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very good question. So 3KO, I will explain it again. Yes, I will explain it again. It's a fantastic question. So differentiation 3KO, for this I'll have to use product rule. So first function into derivative of second function minus second function into derivative of first function. So plus, right? Plus, product rule means plus. Derivative of second function is minus e to the power minus x. So when I combine this 3KO, I will get this on the left hand side. I hope you are happy. Now differentiating this will be Newton-Leibniz formula. That you should know already. I have taught you so many times in this channel. It is called as Newton-Leibniz formula. So that is what I have used here. So after that it is easy. Is it in the tough category? Yes. This is a good question. This is a good question. Tough one. Okay. So it's a star question. Did you guys like it? So shall I move forward? Everybody, are you counting your scores? Mayank is saying he got plus 16. Mayank, that is amazing, Mayank. Keep it up, keep it up. You are awesome. What about others? Guys, are you all able to understand? Shall we move forward? Blown to Antarctica, next level. So next question, you will be blown to Pluto. So let's meet in Pluto, guys, after some time. Are you from Telangana? Gayatri, I am from Chennai. I am from Tamil Nadu. Riz, yes, Riz. They are all good colleges, Riz. Every college is good if you make use of it, if you are really passionate about it. Okay, so please try to do your best. Ebenezer, do not worry. At least 40-50 marks you can try to score by focusing on the easy topics. Okay, and I have attached all the solutions, so don't worry about it. You guys can crack it. Come on, people. I want everybody to participate directly to Andromeda Galaxy. Yes, maybe. Bhavani, yes, Bhavani. After JEE 2021, I'll be a bit more active on Instagram for sure. I don't have a space suit, so it'll be a problem. Don't worry, man. I will give you a deck of cards. So you have 4 suits inside it. I have gone next level, right? In poor jokes. So Shiva wanted suit, space suit. So I'm giving him 4 suit in a deck of cards. Very few people got the joke, so I escaped. Okay, so people, so let's move forward. Okay, so guys, let's move forward. So what do we have here? Did you guys get the answer? How many of you have understood? How many of you have understood this? Chitra, great. Sarthak says B. Then Jahir. Yes, Jahir. Kalyani says C. So guys, I think Sarthak is correct. Mayank, no Mayank, that is not right. Hello, Prasanna Venkatesh. Very nice to see you, Prasanna. I'm so happy you could come here. Samradhi, you are amazing. Regandan Kandan, very good Regandan. Hari, very good Hari. You are awesome. Sai Ram, Gayatri, very good Gayatri. Maulesh, you are awesome. Subham, yes, answer is yes, option B. So let's try to solve it. So what is this summation, guys? This summation is nothing but 2k, right? So first k will be 1, then k will be 2, then k will be 3, then k will be 4, all the way up to n. So it will be sum of all the even numbers. So take 2 common, you'll have 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n. So what is sum of first n numbers? Sum of first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Is that right, people? So I can write that as cot of sigma n equal to 1 to 23. I'll have cot inverse of 1 plus n into n plus 1. Is that right? So that is how the summation will reduce to, because the inner summation is n into n plus 1. Very simple. Now I can write this as cot of sigma n equal to 1 to 23. Cot inverse can be written as tan inverse of 1 by 1 plus n into n plus 1. Now the numerator I can write it as n plus 1 minus n. So this is what? A minus b by 1 plus ab. So tan inverse of a minus b by 1 plus ab is nothing but tan inverse of a minus tan inverse of b. Tan inverse of a minus tan inverse of b. So you'll have cot of sigma n equal to 1 to 23 tan inverse of n plus 1 minus tan inverse of n. So when I open it, what will I get, my dear boys and girls? When I open it, I'll get tan inverse of n plus 1 will be 24 minus tan inverse of, I'll have the first term which is 1, right? So this is your answer. So it will be cot of, what will I have? Tan inverse of a minus b is what? So tan inverse of a minus tan inverse of b is 24 minus 1 is 23 divided by 1 plus 24, which is 25. So tan inverse of 23 by 25 can be written as cot inverse of 25 by 23. So now cot of cot inverse will get cancelled out. So the answer will be 25 by 23, which is option B. Did you all like it? Are you happy with it? Are you happy with it? Did you guys enjoy it? Shubham, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, man. Can you guys give me a thumbs up? Did you all enjoy it? If you love this question, please give me a yo, give me a fire in the chat, and then we will move forward. Very good, Sairam. Top. That's a Telugu word for good. So that is good. I'm glad we are getting some good response. Chitra, fantastic. I hope you are doing it. Vanakkam, Naufal. Nice to see you, Naufal. Very happy to have you here. Very good. Ishu, fantastic. Yuvaraj, great Yuvaraj. OP. So a lot of people have understood it. Tyson, I have used inverse trigonometric formulas. I have used only formulas, Tyson. So please try to just pull the video back and have a look at it, Tyson. Just pull the video back. So basically what I did was, Tyson, first I solved this summation. I got it as n into n plus 1. Then I put it over here. Then this cot inverse, I wrote it as tan inverse. So how do you change cot inverse to tan inverse? You take reciprocal, Tyson. So that is what I did. I took reciprocal. In the numerator, you'll have 1. In the numerator, 1 was there. But that 1, I wrote it as n plus 1 minus n. Because that is correct only, no, Tyson. So that's what I have done. Then I get the formula tan inverse of a minus b by 1 plus ab. So that is nothing but tan inverse of a minus tan inverse of b. So when I open that, everything will get cancelled and you will get this particular answer, Tyson. Are you all clear? Thank you, Chitra. Harshavardhan, please pull the video back and try to watch it, Harshavardhan, because I've already tried to explain it, man. And if you don't know the formula, Harshavardhan, I request you to first revise the formulas and then come here. That is when you will understand it better. Okay, so please don't feel bad. I have to move forward to the next question. Just revise your formulas, come and see this, you will understand. Because I directly applied the formula, nothing else. Okay, so with that, people, let's go to the next one. Hello, Remo. Nice to see you, Remo. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so happy to have you here, man. Fantastic. Chitra, that is so kind of you, Chitra. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot. You guys are the best, brilliant people. On the way to Pluto. So next target is Andromeda Galaxy. Sir is sweating so much. No, man, I'm not sweating. Do I look like I'm sweating? No. It's because of the shine. Okay, the glow. The happiness seeing you all. You can choose any one of the three. Okay, so people, try to solve it. Everybody, please try to complete it. Great. Mayank, fantastic. Shashank, super Shashank. Jaya Puri, welcome Jaya. Nichal, ABCD, what happened, man? You gave up already. Dharmateja, it will differ from last attempt. I told you already. Hello, Science Priya, did you solve it? Sharat Babu, you will get percentile as well as rank. You will get percentile as well as rank because this is the last attempt, na? Great. Yes, Gayatri, why not? You can try for that. Darun, very good Darun. Darun Bharati, brilliant Darun. You are right. Samradhi, you are fantastic, Samradhi. Techno Rasht, welcome, man. Nice to see you. Nandu, fantastic. Elvin, yes, it is good to drop. If you are really serious, if you are passionate about getting into IIT or NIT, you can definitely drop. If you are planning to, we are here to guide you. We have the YouTube channel. We have a droppers batch in Vedantu, which has very close one-to-one connection, personal intervention. So such high facility classes are available if you are serious about dropping. But it's a big decision, so think about it. Talk to your parents and decide. Okay, so people, let's have a look at it. What do we have here? Determinant of P is equal to 2. So what is P? P is nothing but A11, A12, A13. That is your P, right? A21, A22, A23. Then you have A31, A32, A33. So that is your P, my dear, which is 2. So that is your P. Now, what is Q? So Q is equal to, det of Q is equal to determinant of B11 is 2 to the power 1 plus 1. So 2 to the power 2, A11. 2 to the power 3, A12. 2 to the power 4, A13. Then you'll have 2 to the power, what do we have? 3A12. I'm sorry, A21, right? A21. Then you'll have 2 to the power 4, A22. 2 to the power 5, A323, right? Then you'll have 2 to the power 4, A31. 2 to the power 5, A32 2 to the power 6 A33. So you need to find the determinant. So take all the 2's common. Okay, so take 2 power 2 common from the first row. So from the first row, I will take 2 to the power 2 common. So 2 to the power 2, if I take common, I'll get what? A11. Here 2 will remain A12. Then here 2 to the power 2 will remain A13. So second row, I'll take 2 to the power 3 common. Third row, I'll take 2 to the power 4 common. So I'll have what? A21, A31. Then here I'll get what? 2A22 and I'll get what? 2A32. Then here I'll get what? 2 to the power 2 A23 and 2 to the power 2 A33. Now take 2 common from the second column. So take 2 common from the second column. So second column, if I take 2 common, I'll get it outside. From the third column, take 2 square common. From the third column, take 2 square common. So 2 square, if it goes away, you'll have this. Now this is what? Determinant of P, right? That is nothing but this determinant, which is 2. So the entire thing is 2. So this I'll remove and I will write 2 in the place of it. So what is the answer? 2 to the power 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 2, 13. So, did you like it? Was it fantastic? Did you guys enjoy it? If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Give me a yo, people. I want to see how many people are loving these questions because they teach you a lot of information. They teach you a lot of information. Isn't that right, people? Are you able to sense that? Everybody? Fantastic. Great, 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 Vishesh. Thank you so much. Very good. Laddu question. Vindhya Shri. Brilliant, Vindhya. I'm so glad you are understanding it. Brilliant. So with that, guys, let's move forward to the next one. Right on your screen. This is brilliant. This is next level. Such an easy question, but I'm sure some people will go wrong. What is the condition on I and J? Sharath, they form the elements of the matrix, man. They gave you Q is also a 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So I and J will go from 1 to 3. So I1, J1, I2, J1, I3, J1. Then I1, J2, I1, J3. Like that, you can look for various combinations. So they basically will teach you, all the 9 elements they will obtain. Okay, so when you expand that, you will get all the 9 elements. Are you all clear? Today, why are you so strict? Vishesh, because your seniors have only 2 days for the exam, man. Today, I cannot be laughing and playing, right? So I have to be very, very fast because we are learning some high-level questions. So that is why I'm trying to be a bit faster. So guys, I hope all of you are enjoying it. Shortcut to find A inverse. Find adjoint of A divided by det of A. That's it. Did you all like it? Everybody? Are you all cool with it? So Sharath is saying that they gave some condition on I and J. So let me check it out. Please wait for a few seconds, guys. So I is between 1 to 3, man. Sharath, that's the same thing I told Sharath. I and J go from 1 to 3. That's what they have given. So that's the same thing which I told you. Okay, very good, Srivatsan, fantastic. So people, what is the answer? Very good. You guys are legend, man. You guys are legends. How? You guys are absolute awesome. If I let all YouTube students write JEE Advanced, you guys will get All India rank 1. I am very sure. Because majority is always correct. So you can always go for, in Kaun Banega Crorepati, they have that option, right? Audience option. So YouTube is like that. Whenever I have a doubt, I will go for audience option in YouTube and I'm sure I will always get it correct. So people, let's try to solve it. Everybody listen carefully. What do we have here? 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. This, my dear boys and girls, is nothing but sin 3x. So basically, your f of x is equal to sin 3x. So we want to find increasing, right? So if you want to find increasing, you need to check the derivative of this function. So what is f dash of x? F dash of x is cos 3x into 3. So this should be positive. That means what? Cos 3x should be positive. So guys, if you look at the graph of cos x, the graph of cos x, how will it look like? It will look like this, right? The graph of cos x will look like this. So that's how it keeps going. And we want cos 3x to be positive. Now cos x graph, it will be positive for the largest interval of pi. for the largest interval of pi, because minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, cos x graph will be positive. So pi it is positive, pi it is negative, pi it is positive, pi it is negative. So cos x is having pi, so this 3x will have a maximum interval of pi, so x will have a maximum interval of pi by 3. So that is why pi by 3 is the answer. Did you like it? Was it amazing? OP means overpowered. It is a gaming slang. So those who are into gaming will know what is OP. OP is legendary. Okay, something like that. Overpowered, exactly. Prithvi, you are right. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Sir, earthquake in Chennai. Yes, guys. Today morning we had a mild earthquake. I did not feel it, but I saw the news. I saw the news and I learnt it. Very good. So Ranjit, try to increase your physics. Only legends can understand. Great. Is Shastra good? Umesh, Shastra is a fantastic university. You can go for it. So people, shall we move forward? Did you all like it? Great. So people, with that, let's proceed to the next question. Here we go. Everyone, please try to solve it. This is a fantastic question. This is a fantastic question. Please try to solve it, guys. I want maximum participation. Can we all practice with full enthusiasm? Please, guys, come on. I want your energy. I want your love and support. Please do it, and then we will move forward. Okay? Great, great. Nichal, fantastic Nichal. You are right, I guess, man. We will check it. Don't worry. We will check it. Whether you are right or whether you mixed it. Very good. Ranjit, Utunga, great. Jagrit, yes Jagrit, I watch cricket as well. Vishesh, thank you so much Vishesh. Sailaja, you need to work very hard. You need to solve previous year's questions. That will help you, Sailaja. Mr. Activity, you are correct. So people, Jahir, you are also right, because option B is right, my dear boys and girls. So people, can I use King's rule? So if I use King's rule in R1, I will get A plus B. A plus B is what? 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So I'll have 1 minus x into f of 1 minus x dx. Now, what is f of 1 minus x? F of 1 minus x is equal to f of x. All good? All good now? So f of x, I will write it as f of 1 minus x, I will write it as f of x. Now open it. So it will be 1 into f of x minus x into f of x. Okay, dx integral minus 1 to 2. So that is your R1. Is that right, boys and girls? Everybody? Now add these two. Add these two. So 1. So R1 plus R1 is 2R1. So 2R1 is equal to what? Your xf of x and xf of x will get cancelled. Because this and this will get cancelled. Limits are same, right? If the limits are same, these two will get cancelled. So I'll have what? Only this. Integral minus 1 to 2 f of x dx. Now, what is this beauty? What is the right hand side? The right hand side is nothing but R2, because R2 is what? R2 is the region between the function and the x-axis between minus 1 to 2. So function and x-axis between minus 1 to 2. So that is nothing but R2. So I'll get 2R1 is equal to R2, which is option B. Did you like it? Ankit Kumar, absolutely Ankit, fantastic question. Very good, very good, very good. You guys are absolute legends. Keep it up, boys and girls. Keep it up, boys and girls. You are all amazing. Very good, Sai Ram. Fantastic, Surya Lakshmi. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Okay. Definitely. So guys, please ask your personal questions at the end of the class. I will definitely try to take it. Okay. So with that, let's move forward to the next one. Here we go. Please do it, guys. This is something very easy. I'm sure many of you have seen it before. When will droppers batch start in Vedantu? So in Vedantu Elvin, we have a droppers batch starting every alternative Monday. So September 6th, we have a batch starting. So if you want to register, the link is given below in the description of this video. So in case you plan to do it, please check out the video description and you can click on it. Okay. Bablu King is right. Very good, Bablu. Nichal, no, Nichal. No, no, no. Nichal, that's not right. Darun, fantastic. Daddy Gaming is right. Absolutely. Because 9 is the answer, my dear students. Okay. So 9 is the answer. So let me show you how to solve it. Listen carefully. Everybody. So what is this? A minus B whole square is modulus of A square plus modulus of B square minus 2A dot B. Then you'll have what? Modulus of B square plus modulus of C square. Then you'll have what? Minus 2B dot C. Then you'll have modulus of C square plus modulus of A square minus 2C dot A is equal to, we have to find out what is the maximum value. So first, this is unit vector, right? Unit vector means 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So you have 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So 6 minus twice of, we'll have A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. Is that right, my dear boys and girls? Are you all happy? Are you all happy? So let's take the 2 inside. So I'll have 2 A dot B, 2 B dot C, 2 C dot A. So can I say that is nothing but A plus B plus C the whole square minus, what do we have? We have mod A square minus mod B square minus mod C square. So this is nothing but 1, 1, 1. So I'll have 6 plus 3 minus A plus B plus C the whole square is what we have. So 9 minus A plus B plus C the whole square. So this will be minimum when 0. So the maximum value is 9. So that is how you do it. Are you all happy? Did you all like it? Yashwant, thank you so much. So guys, we have hit 70,000 subscribers. Amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad it happened at such a beautiful time when you guys are all preparing for your wonderful exam. How many languages you know? Ebenezer Raju, I speak Tamil and English and little bit of Telugu and very bad Hindi. So that is what I do. 69.9. Nichal, refresh your page, man. It's 70K. It's 70K. So somebody, after listening to me, I think, unsubscribed. Okay, so people, with that, let's move forward to the next one. So here we go, boys and girls. Try to complete it. Another beautiful question for you. Try to do it, guys. Everybody. 70K. Fantastic, right? Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. That means a lot to us. Bagunara, Madhusudana, Nenu Chala Bagunanu, Nuvandru Ela Unnaru. Question nachaleda. Did you like the questions? Ardhamainda? Okay, so people. Prithvi Harish, fantastic, man. Thank you so much. He is speaking Bahubali language. Exactly. Prabhas speaks like this, is it? Great, great, great. If you say Prabhas, I'm happy. So guys, with that, we will move forward. Great, great. So guys, let's try to solve it. What do we have here? See, a vector is coplanar. So a vector is coplanar to A and B. That means we'll take that vector as R. It will be A vector plus lambda B vector. So that is what? A vector coplanar to A and B. That is how you take it. Coplanar to A and B. So this is how you take it. Either like this you can take, or lambda A plus mu B. Whatever works. Both are right. Either lambda A plus mu B. If you take like that, 2 variables will be there. Or you can take A plus lambda B. Whichever is comfortable for you, you can do that. Now people, what do we have? The projection of this along C. That means R dot C cap is equal to 1 by root 3. So these are the two informations I have. Isn't that right? Absolutely. So what is R vector? R vector is A vector plus lambda. 1 plus lambda I cap. Then you'll have what? 2 minus lambda J cap. Then you'll have K 1 plus lambda. So you'll have K into 1 plus lambda. I hope all of you are happy with that. Now, what is R dot C? What is C cap? C cap is nothing but C vector by magnitude of C. So it's going to be I minus j minus k divided by root 3. So what do we have here? I. So you'll have 1 plus lambda minus 1 into 2 minus lambda. So minus 2 plus lambda. Then you'll have minus k minus 1 into that value. So minus 1 minus lambda by you'll have root 3 is equal to 1 by root 3. So root 3 cancels. You'll have what? 2 lambda. So lambda is equal to 2. So lambda is 2, guys. So put the value of lambda, you will get the answer as what? Did I get it correctly? So 1 and 1 will get cancelled. 1 lambda will cancel. So lambda is 3, guys. I'm sorry. Lambda is 3 because right side you have 1. So if lambda is 3, 4 minus 1, 4. So 4 minus 1, 4 is option A. Option A is correct. Did you all like it? Chandani Kumari, very good Chandani. You are awesome. You are awesome. Great. Alagar Vijay Lakshmi, fantastic. Sarthak, great. Snehal, Techno Rasht, fantastic. Heshwita, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yes, Ebenezer, absolutely. Sarthak, Varun, Farhan, you guys are awesome, man. Brilliant. Very good, Gokulnath. So people, with that, let's go to the next question. I hope you all enjoyed it. So here we have the next one. Please try to solve it. This is from statistics. This is from statistics. Is there any classes for advanced? Yes, yes, yes. Guys, I think Shreyas Sir told you. You know what? We have a surprise for you. So there is a big announcement. So me, Shreyas Sir and Wassim Sir, all three of us are planning to start an advanced crash course in Vedantu. So would you guys be interested in that? I'm sure many of you would love to be a part of it. So I will let you know the details of it in the coming week. Okay. So starting from September 1st week, we will let you know. Okay. So starting from September 1st week, we will start off the advanced car crash course. In case you are interested, you can definitely join it. The price, I will let you know, guys. Okay. So we are coming out with a plan. We are working on the plan, the structure of it, what to teach and how to teach, what to help the students with. So all that we are planning right now, we will definitely let you know. Okay. So people, great. What is the answer? Come on, guys. Nobody is telling me the answer. CD Pakka. CD. One option you have to tell, man. Vinutna. Very good, Vinutna. You are amazing. Great, great, great. So Vishal, you are right, Vishal. Vinutna, fantastic. Gundapin, brilliant. Surya Lakshmi, I wish you get it. Very good, Venkat. I'm so happy you are enjoying it. Madhu Sudhana Reddy, great, Madhu Sudhan. Farhan, Varun, yes. Jayadeep, Sai Rani, you are brilliant, brilliant. So guys, the answer is 1,7. So let me show you how to solve it. See, the three observations are 2, 4, 6. Let's take the next two observations as x and y. So what is the mean? The mean is 4, right? That means 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus x plus y by 5 is equal to, we'll have 4, right? So we'll have what? X plus y is equal to 20 minus 12, 8. So x plus y equal to 8. So that itself, this option is wrong. Okay? Because x plus y equal to 8. Now, what is variance? Variance is 5.2. So variance is equal to what? Variance is equal to 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square plus x square plus y square by how much? 5 minus mean square. Mean square is 16. So 16, if you bring it this side, you'll have 21.2 is equal to 420, 56. 56 plus x square plus y square by 5. So 5 into 21.5 is 106. So 106 minus 56 is equal to x square plus y square. So I'll get x square plus y square equal to 50. So x square plus y square equal to 50, only this option will satisfy. So that is why option D is correct. Did you like it? Was it amazing? Shri Priya, Ishu, Sahashriya, you guys are absolutely awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Keep it up, boys and girls. Did you all like it? Shall we move forward? Are you all happy with whatever we have done so far? Everybody cool? Great job, guys. Great job. Dharma Durai, fantastic. Thank you so much. Alagar Vijay Lakshmi, that is so kind of you. Chandani Kumari, brilliant. Yes, yes, yes. We will move forward to the next one. So here we have the next one. This is a laddu. This is laddu. Why did I give you this? Because in JEE Mains also you have laddus. But very secret. The laddu is hid inside the sand. So you have to search for the laddu and you have to take it. So please search for the laddu in your exam. This is how you solve. Okay? So please solve it, guys. Gayatri, thank you so much. Maths is getting interesting these days. Absolutely, Arijma. Aishwarya, fantastic Aishwarya. Thank you, Madhusudan. That is so kind of you, man. I am happy to have all of you. Great. None of them. Are you sure? Are you sure? So guys, please try to solve it. Everybody, come on guys. You can finish it off. Akhil Reddy, welcome Akhil. Thank you so much. Yes, I remember you, man, of course. I've seen you in the sessions before. Saja, earthquake, I did not feel it. I did not feel the earthquake. Yes, yes, guys, today there was an earthquake in Bay of Bengal, in the ocean, right? So, in Chennai, there were mild tremors. Tremors means, you know, vibrations. But I did not feel it. Maybe I was sleeping, I think. Okay. But it seems there was an earthquake. Great. Jabastin Jabba, all the best, man. Do well, do well. Thank you, Nichal. So people, let's solve it. How do you complete this question? See, at least one of them should hit the target. That means this is equal to total minus nobody hitting target. Total minus nobody hitting target. So total is what? Probability is 1. Minus nobody hits the target means what? First guy misses, second guy misses, third guy misses, and fourth guy also misses. So that is going to be what? That is going to be 1 minus 21 by 256. So that is going to be 235 by 256. So which is going to be option A. Option A is correct. Did you all like it? Did you all like it? Alagar, Lakshmi, it is not option D. Please check it. Because everybody should miss now. Everybody should miss now. So check that. That condition, I think you might have made it wrong. So please check that. With that, I hope you guys are all clear. Very good, Rohit. Fantastic. Clay Tsunami. Vamit. Vamit, you are right, Vamit. Activity. Chaitya, you are amazing. Very good, very good. Fantastic. So with that, people, let's go to the next one. Great. I'm so happy that you guys are all having fun. So here we go, people. The next question is right on your screen. Simple basics of straight lines. Madhusudana, very good, Madhusudana. Activity, Nichal. Joel. Joel, why is it not 7 by 8? Because last person also should miss na, Joel. Last person also should miss it. Okay, Akash, thank you so much. Dondapati, Kalyani. Kalyani, nice to have you. Welcome. Maiza, Sophie, thank you so much. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, Kalyani, what's up? How are you? Welcome to our channel. We are so happy to have you here. Great. Malavika, always, you guys have our blessings. I wish you do well. Hope the exam goes brilliant for all of you. Okay, Tushar, welcome Tushar. Elvin, what's up? Great, great, great. So people, shall we complete it? So let's see. What is tan theta? Tan 60 is equal to, do you remember this formula? Did you learn it in your 11th standard? How many of you remember this? So what is M1? M1 is 2 plus root 3. M2 is how much? M2 is K. So let's say tan 60 is equal to what? Tan 60 is equal to root 3 is equal to M2 minus M1. So 2 plus root 3 minus K divided by 1 plus 2 plus root 3 into K. So guys, this you can solve it, right? Can you finish it off? Can you finish it off? From this you guys can take it. Everybody. So I think K will be 2. Is that right? Or K will be minus 1. You guys can check it and let me know. I think K will be minus 1, right? Can you all please check it and let me know? Minus 1 or minus 2? Everybody says different options. Guys, come on. Tell me one answer. You guys are telling me different answers. What is the answer, people? Can you all finish it off? option C, right? Okay, so I guess it is option C. Yes, that is correct, my dear students. That's how you solve it. Very simple question, not difficult, but I just wanted to give you this formula. So people, with that, let's go to the next one. Please try to solve it. How long will the session go for? 8:30. 5 more minutes we will be done. Okay, so don't worry. Tanishk, you are right. Science Priya, Prithvi, Shruti, Tanishk, Madhusudan, you are right. Sahashriya, brilliant. Kalyani, great. Vishesh, absolutely, man. I hope everybody gets a good percentile. You guys get your dream college, dream rank, and then you can have fun in your life. So college life is amazing, guys. I hope you all have a great time because you guys are all leaving schooling in the next 3-4 days, right? You're all done with your preparation. So have fun and do well in life. Okay. Enia Varshini, thank you so much. I'm so happy you came to our channel. Very good, very good. So people, shall we get started? Surya Lakshmi says Corona. Corona is that, sir, so don't wish for college life. Still it is house life only. Yes, whether it is college life or house life, at least you will meet new people in your life. So do well, okay? Do well and work hard. So guys, with that, let's try to solve it. What do we have over here? We have ABC to be positive integers such that B by A is an integer and they're all in GP. So ABC, I can write as A, AR and AR square. Okay. So what do we have? The arithmetic mean of ABC. The arithmetic mean of ABC is equal to B plus 2. So B is what? B is AR. So AR plus 2. So I can write as A plus AR square is equal to 3AR plus 6. So I'll have what? I'll have A into, if I bring it to the other side, I'll have AR square minus 2AR plus AR is equal to minus 2AR plus A, right? Plus A is equal to 6. So I'll have what? R minus 1 whole square equal to 6 by A. Now guys, they're all positive integers. So R is positive and they're all integers. So R is integer, A is integer, everything is integer. Now the only value A can take, this is a perfect square. If this is a perfect square, this should also be a perfect square. That means A can be 6 only. So if A is 6, I'll have R minus 1 whole square is equal to 1. So R should be 2. Is that right? Is that right, my dear boys and girls? So A is 6, R is 2. So the terms are 6, 12, 24. Okay. So they want A square plus A minus 14. So that means 6 square plus 6 minus 14 divided by 6 plus 1. So the answer is 4. So the value 4 is the answer. Okay. Yes, amazing. Akash, fantastic Akash. I would love to have you here, man. Vamit, fantastic. Shruti, Clay Tsunami. Idayat Khan, brilliant. You are amazing, Idayat. Keep it up, boys and girls. I hope all of you enjoyed it. So if you're all clear, then we shall move forward to the next one. How A is 6? Surya Lakshmi, it comes from reasoning. That's why this is a good question. This was a JEE advanced question. This was a JEE advanced question. Okay, Harishma, definitely do it well. Joker fan, thank you so much. Madhusudana, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. A can be negative 6. No, Shiva. Positive integers, na? A, B, C are positive integers. Now, why should this be 6? Because, Surya Lakshmi, R minus 1 square is an integer. It is a perfect square. It is a perfect square and it is an integer. So 6 by A is also integer. It should be a perfect square. So that means A can be 1. 6 by 1 is not perfect square. A can be 2. 6 by 2 is not perfect square. A can be 3. 6 by 3 is not perfect square. A can be 4. 6 by 4 is not perfect square. A can be 5. 6 by 5 is not perfect square. A can be 6. 6 by 6 is 1. Perfect square. Good. Then that is the answer. Got it? That is how you do it. Did you all like it? Did you all like it? Everybody. It was a tough question, right? Arul, it was a JEE Advance. It was a JEE Advance question, man. So obviously it is going to be amazing. Okay. Very good, Madhusudana. That is fantastic. All the best, Heshwita. Do well. Aishwarya, what's up? Did you understand it? Hello, Chandana Chapuri. Welcome, Chandana. Did you get it? Next session, Monish, will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the sure shot session. So please make sure you guys attend it. You will have a fabulous time with all of us. So guys, this is the last question for the day. Try to complete it. Try to complete it, guys. Tomorrow we have the sure shot. Tomorrow we have the sure shot series. So please make sure you guys attend it without fail. It is gonna be lit. It is gonna be lit. So please make sure you guys follow us regularly. Not tough, only moderate. Exactly, Chandani. Chandani, I'm so glad you're finding it easy. Rajaraman, Sastra is very good, man. I have told you already, right? Triambak, yes, Triambak. Sairam, conic section has good weightage. So please revise the formulas. Okay. Idayat Khan, yes, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Bezachi, what happened? You are saying 111 for the last 10 minutes. What happened? Gundapin, the questions for JEE Advanced are designed by professors in IIT Madras, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, IIT Guwahati, Roorkee. All the IITs professors will work on the question paper. Okay, so they are the ones who create this. That's why the papers are so good. Amazing, nah? Very good, very good. Madhusudan, yes, tell me, what is your doubt? Great. Is Amrita a good college? Absolutely yes, man. Amrita is also a fantastic college. So guys, nearest directrix. What is the nearest directrix? It will be A by E comma 0 and the x-axis. So this point is the intersection of directrix and x-axis. So you have what? You have an ellipse. You have the directrix over here. So this is the meeting point of directrix and x-axis. This line passes through 1, right? And the slope of it is -2. Are you all able to understand it, guys? It passes to y equal to 1. When x is 0, y equal to 1. And the slope of it is gonna be like this. Is that right? Are you all happy with it? So guys, now it is gonna pass through a by e comma 0. So if I substitute a by e comma 0, what will I get? 2a by e plus 0 is equal to 1. So I'll get 2a is equal to e. So that's the first relation I get. Are you all happy? Are you all happy? Now this is a tangent to hyperbola. So if y equal to mx plus c is a tangent to hyperbola, then c square is equal to a square m square minus b square. So what is c? C is 1. So 1 square is equal to, what is a square? We don't know. A square into m square is what? Slope is -2. So -2 square is 4 minus b square. So I'll get b square is equal to 4a square minus 1. Is that right? So what is 4a square? 4a square is nothing but e square. So 4a square can be replaced with e square. So now people, e square is equal to, for a hyperbola, 1 plus b square by a square. So b square is equal to e square minus 1 into a square. So b square is this value. So b square is equal to e square minus 1 into a square. So e square minus 1 will get cancelled. So a square equal to 1, which means a equal to 1. So if a equal to 1, I'll get e square is equal to 4. So e is equal to 2. So the answer is 2. Did you like it? Was it amazing? Was it amazing? Did you guys like it? It's a hyperbola. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I drew an ellipse, right? I'm very, very sorry. So it's an hyperbola. So it looks like this. So these are the two directrices. Okay. But anyway, the point remains the same. A by e comma 0, a by e comma 0. And if you draw the line, you can figure it out. Okay. So this is the line. So it passes through a by e comma 0, and that's how I solved it. Cool. Did you all like it? Anil Gupta, fantastic Anil. I'm so glad you are able to solve it. Mihir, thank you so much Mihir. Alpha Wolf, you are right. Sairam, I hope you enjoyed it. Very good question. So people, did you all enjoy the discussion? Did you like it? So like I told you, if you are all aiming for JEE Mains, then tomorrow we have the blockbuster session, the flagship session of this channel, Sure Shot series. That is the session which everybody waits, because from our Sure Shot, questions have repeated in actual JEE Mains. So if you want to tackle it, if you want to get some marks in JEE Mains for free, then be there at 12 o'clock tomorrow. It's gonna be epic. Okay. So guys, definitely we would like to have you so that we guys can work together to achieve our desired goal of 95 plus percentile. That's the aim I have for all of you. So please push forward and achieve it. I hope you guys will do it. And like I told you, we have a surprise coming up. We will have a crash course for advanced as well. So you'll have the same teachers. You'll have Wassim Sir, Shreyas Sir and I. Okay. So it is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I will let you know by September 1st week. So with that, boys and girls, we'll conclude our session. And guys, did you see the results? What results? BitSat result. Did you see the BitSat result? So these are all our JEE Mains result. We got top rankers. We have 700 students above 99 percentile. 700. 700 students above 99 percentile. All of them students like you who came from YouTube to Vedantu to study with us, to study in the crash course, in the long-term batches. All people from YouTube, our friends, our followers from YouTube and Instagram, they have made it to 99 percentile. So why not you? You guys can also do it. And BitSat, the results came recently. Look at this. 439. Ankit Mondal. 439. 425. The total marks itself is 450. The total marks is 450. Then we have 420. We have 419, 414, 406, 406, 406, 406, 404, 403, 400. Guys, 400 is crazy good. I know it because I wrote BitSat. I got around 365. So 400 is crazy good. It's a fantastic score, okay? It is not easy to get 400. And look at that guy. Ankit Mondal has got 440 almost. 439. That is like next level. Okay. So people, yes, like I always say, Vedantu is doing an amazing job. So it is your choice. It is your time to decide now. If you want to do well, make use of these courses. Okay. Yes, Madhusudan Reddy, absolutely. Cengage book JEE Mains problems are very good. They are typical JEE Mains level. Use it. I told you this before also. I'm telling you again. It's a good book. So guys, this is a channel Telegram link. Do join it to get the PDF and all the other documents. And finally, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and share the video to your friends, to your juniors, so that they can also make use of it. And guys, we have KVPY courses going on currently in Vedantu. KVPY exam is on November 7th. So you have a long time and the registration for KVPY is extended up to September 6th. So you have more time to register. Please register for KVPY, and if you want to clear it, KVPY is a very, very prestigious government exam for science scholarship. So make sure you register. If you want to prepare for it, we have a crash course for KVPY which is currently going on. Very, very reasonably priced. 4,000 for the next 3 months. For the next 3 months, it is just 4,000 in case you are in 11th and 12th. This is for 11th and 12th standard students. Okay. So guys, with that, take care. All the very best. Ninja Style. Yes, R.D. Sharma is a brilliant book. You can follow that. Okay. So thank you guys. All the very best. Take care. Wish you success. Keep working hard. Okay. And make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay. Bye-bye guys. Take care. See you.